Nice X10. Can't be doing the laundry. Hey, Ewan. Let's celebrate today's holiday today. You'll know the one. Oh, great. Okay. Hey, Ewan, you're cute. There's a Discord notification, because it's still not automatic. Okay. Okay. We're live. Hi, Ronmu. Thanks to Matthews giving me Ewan's babies. Promise to love and care for them like they are my own children. I smile. Thank you. We're at 690. We gotta get ready for day 700 soon. What day is 700? Oh, that's not Thursday. What do you mean they are yours? Look, Pixel. Look. Also, hi, Pixel. It is Thursday, Ballslin? Oh. Why'd that have to fall on a Thursday? Hi, Elder. Look, Pixel. At a certain point, you've just got, a 9 months with a lot of people, and, you stop keeping track of them. It's kind of like this is a you thing, not a me thing. You're on your own with this, good luck. It's... What can I say? Hi, Gana. Hey, it's a cutie. Can't be mine. I've only heard Ewan's hand. Held Ewan's hand. Kiss him on the lips with tongue. Done tons of gay sex with him. None of that gives me pain. Oh, wait. Pixel said it's Thursday. Is that Tuesday or Thursday? Hi, Ribbo. Oh my god, he's been live for 2 minutes and isn't stretching. This is blasphemy. I swear. I'm calling the Twitch Protective Services. Okay. It's Monday. Hi, Zuvi. You're coming into the second half of a conversation. We're specifically saying, what day does day 700 fall on? Tuesday or Thursday? Not, what day is it today? But I can understand why you would think that's a normal question and what we were actually asking. The whole last week has been Monday. Friday. I'm calling Twitch Protective Services. Gonna be Monday for 2 more weeks. I expected him to be posting more in his Discord. I expected him to be, constantly giving updates and pictures. And he's just offline. Morning, Lynn. It's so nice to be able to see you in glorious 144p. Did you get Blue Twitch going? I started to. I spent a lot of time in VR last night because we played games in VR chat on Saturday, but a lot of friends are going to a meetup in Europe for the next 10 days. And so because we were really planning to, have a big Saturday night, but Saturday had a lot of issues because of the upstream service outage. So we kind of did an impromptu Sunday night party thing. Hi, Trogdor. Hi, Global. Hi, Hobbit. It falls on a day. So, yeah, no. Did I get Blue Twitch stuff going yesterday? I started to, and then I didn't. I'm planning to do some today, because it's Monday. I don't really have anything planned after stream. Cairo might be doing a stream, and I'll probably hang out with him a bit, but it falls on a day. Hi, boynecologist appointment haver butt boy to totaler non-noodles Barbie. Global, you stuttered. Is everything okay? Are you sick? Probably didn't expect the internet situation. I expected him to have internet. It sounds like he just doesn't have internet. He's not coming back. 8-Bit Femboy last night was a lot of fun. Last night was a ton of fun. I finally got over my anxiousness and did the Gigas thing. That was my first time being the raid boss. I am going to bed. Just so you know, that guy below is kind of gay. Oh, also love you all. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. Hi, Tronk. Saturday night funkin'. Hi, Pixel. Rip, you'll be missed for the next 2 weeks. Won't be the same without you. Not Zuvi. It's Koyo, a streamer that Zuvi and I both watch. He's the guy that hosts the Repo Wednesdays. He's in Poland for another 2 weeks, the last week, and he doesn't have internet. Streaking my Lind right now, 145. Oh my god, Neil, I got Dead Rising 3 and all the DLC for $6. Playing through it for the first time and it is so fun. Fucking hell yeah, that's a good game. No nap today? No, there will be a nap today. I am walking the dog every day. I've been so on top of it, guys. I walked the dog before stream. So we've got naps today. And every day this week. Blame Twitch. Blue Twitch is like a mower engine. Gotta like pull on the cord a few times. Okay, Pixel. Gonna hug. Hi, Devil Gated. He's an alcoholic now. I did not drink this weekend, fuck you. He's an alcoholic now. Reggie Gigas? Where did Reggie Gigas come from? I wanted to join you, Beans, last night, but the instance was full. I don't know if you would have had a place. Heck no. It was a very rowdy group, and we were playing games. It's the type of group where oh geez. How do I tell Haxie where I am? Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to turn camera off. I want you guys to see this fucking thing. I'm at like the Chozo Temple. And then I am going to go back to entrance. I'm going to make this anchor local. Then pins 3. My dumbass was actually like, it's Monday, so nobody's gonna join on me. Completely forgetting about Haxie's schedule. He's gone, it really is. Zinks in the chat as if they have not had a ruined sleep schedule and missed the last few days. Did it open? There we go. Okay, I don't know where you are, Haxie. I'm gonna be like here. I'm gonna be like right here. Ooh, that's actually not a bad view. That's actually fucking better than what I had earlier. Anchor, world, and okay. What I had done was I'd gone through that hallway and then I'd gone in the doorway up there, and then you have to do some platforming up to the Chozo. If you don't know the Metroid Prime map, which I only know it right now because it's so fresh in my head from 40 days ago, good luck finding where I was. Thinks in the chat as if they've not had a ruined sleep schedule and missed the last few days. Hi, Zvi. It really is. You're never on top, Elon. That's not true. I'm regularly on top for the nap, because I'm the smaller one, so, like, you know, they lay on their back, and I lay on my stomach on them. Naps. Hey, get in here, we all have shit sleep schedules. Yeah, I drank formal mouthful of milk, hug the Haxie. Fortnite dance mushroom, of course. Haxie's here today. Hey, you have someone to walk with. Yeah, but I have no excuse, I've just been addicted to Stalker Anomaly. That's fine. No, that's a valid excuse. I've been addicted to Dead Rising 3. Streakland maintained. Off to work. I hope it goes fast, Techno. Fresh from 40 days ago. Oh, I mean... You would tell me to talk during naps. Gana, when you've played a game like just 40 days ago, that's pretty fresh in your mind, right? Compared to a game that's like, oh, I played this 20 years ago, right? That's the opposite of fresh. Bye-bye. Hi, Smug. We did our lunges, right? Where? Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. I didn't even see you up there. You have to come down now. I was gonna try and catch what you overshot. Not that you needed to be caught, but... Did you do lunges? I did! We had Haxie there for the games last night as well. We did Victory of Round, Blackout, Gigas, and then more Victory of Round. Hi, Kimmy. Squat on this. Okay. I remember half of Victory Round. You are so addicted. We did 2 rounds of Victory of Round. The rest of the night doesn't exist. We did 2 rounds of Victory of Round. And then it was like, oh, we're full. We've got people, you know, spectating and wanting to join. Let's go do Blackout. Hi, Wrath. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. We do Blackout, and we don't have a full lobby. We don't have, like, a full 24 people. So we're running around with, like, 13 to 15, and it's like, Blackout's still fun. It's just, you know, when you play and you've got 24, it's better than when you don't have 24. And Cerruti's like, it's all fun, it's fine, but nobody's like, this is popping off. We switch over to Gigas, which we were kind of like, you know, this is going to suck because Gigas is so much better with 32. But we go to Gigas. Oh, I forgot about probability labs. We go to Gigas. And this was fun. We found a good balance for the settings. We made it so that everybody did it twice except for the one person who didn't want to go. I actually did the Gigas, which was my first time. Yulin the entire time. We could be playing Victory Round. I was trying not to complain too much. At one point, Kyra was like, man, Blackout's not really popping off. Do we want to go back to Victory Round? Yulin thinks we should go back to Victory Round. I was like, whoa, 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 hey, don't put this on me. I'm good with whatever. I'm good with where the group is. After Gigas, I think we went to Probability Labs, because we had like a perfect 14 people or something. Like, we had the right number for Probability Labs, and that was really fucking fun. It was weird because normally Probability Labs is one of the things you start with in the night, because on Saturdays it fills up fucking quick. So you go to Probability Labs, that fills up, you go to Blackout. Lately we haven't been doing Probability Labs because we've been doing Victory of Round. It was weird because, like, Probability Labs is different at, you know, the tail end of the night when you have the different set of people on a Sunday than Saturday. It was neat. It was nice. It was it was very fucking silly. We had some people like literally AFK, nothing happening to their platform. A gun spawns next to them, and they're like, oh boy! Pew, 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 just shooting people. And then we've got like some people in a cage, on fire, gassed, buzzsaws on their platform, and they're like, help me, please! And it was just like, it was a good Probability Labs. After that, we went back to Victory Round, because everybody's like, well, I mean, do we wanna? And everybody's like, yeah, we kind of do. Hi, Joe. Let's see Blackout. You know, the entire time. That's you did all the kind of good job with Gigas. Not what you did. It was a slow head turn. You could tell there was a smile even without FT. Oh. Hold on. That's not what you did? A slow head turn? You could tell it was even without. What is FT? I'm forgetting. I'm at Bendy's. I just ranted for 5 minutes. Hi, Dahi. Elon, I went to nap for 20 minutes. I put a phone alarm on. I wake up 2 hours later because my phone battery saver turned off my phone during the initial 20-minute help. Face tracking? I was very much so. I think it was like, we were at Gigas or we were at Probability Labs? I don't remember which one we were at. I don't remember the order of the middle three. I know we started and ended with Victory Round. But I know at one point it was like, we could do Victory Round, and everybody just went, oh, God, fucking Euland applauds. And I was like, come on, you all want to play it too. Face tracking. Hurry up and bend over, femboy. Prob Labs was after Blackout. Okay, so it went Blackout, Prob Labs, Gigas, Victory Round. Okay. There's snow. It is freezing. Beach day, Lamau? Beach day? Shouldn't be a beach day. The heat. Does that not fuck stuff up? Has this ruined your sleep schedule, or did you miss something? Ewan can't remember. No, I'm making the joke to have on less clothing because of the snow. Too much to drink. I didn't even drink last night, okay? I didn't even drink. It's just like 5 hours of VR just turns into a blur. I will sleep less tonight. He needs a scarf, sigh. I fucking hate that when, every now and then, I'll just, like, want to just lay down. Not really tired, maybe a little bit, but... And I know this is gonna end poorly, but I'll, like, lay in the beanbag, and I'll wake up, and it's like, I've been asleep for 2 hours, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this ruins everything. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, it was me today. When, woke up at 11, got out of bed after napping. When we did, when we did Gigas, one of the things I appreciate the most with Gigas is when people switch to an avatar that is like the boss battle, because it scales you up. You look fucking giant, and so like people will switch to like a big robot or like some Final Fantasy model. I switched to the big bird in the maid outfit, and everybody just immediately goes, "What the fuck is this? Kick this guy! Kick this idiot!" And oh, that actually wasn't my first time as Gigas, now I think about it. I did the Gigas when I was playing with Core, but it was my first time, and I think I panicked and I did really badly. This time, I was like, don't burn through the beams, you know, kind of rotate them, so there's always one down. And then just drop bombs on people. Don't fucking throw them, just drop bombs. This time you ate us alive. I don't think anybody will do what Micaiah did for a long time. We had the power at like 60-ish, so it was in favor of the Gigas. We started, and Micaiah just precisely and meticulously rolled 3 bombs into clusters of us, and the health bar just went and like Micaiah genuinely just annihilated us in 8 seconds, and we were like, what just fucking happened? Hi Farisu. You know, why is Phendrana Drifts the best part of Prime 1? Well, you have the Chozo Ruins, which is neat, but it's like your first area, but it feels like it should maybe be a last area, so it's like a very weak feeling last area. It's neat, it's okay. You have the magma place, fuck that. You have the forest overworld, which you don't even think of as a level at first. It's kind of just like, oh, this is actually their stuff here? Oh, shit. You've got the Chozo Mines, which, you know, the mobs there are just so relentless and brutal that fuck the Chozo Mines. This area is just, you know, by default, the best. It's not perfect, But everything else has a little blemish against it, and that makes Phendrana Drifts just the best. Talon Overworld is sick, easy second. It's sick, it's good. You just don't think it's a level. Like, you get like 5 to 10 hours into the game, and you're like, wait, I'm doing stuff here? Huh? Well, that was Makai, I thought that was you. No. I did good. I was the big bird that, like, I won, but it took me, like, 40 seconds to a minute. Micaiah was the one that was just, like, boom, 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 with the bombs, and we died in 8 seconds. And we were just like, what? Huh? Impact Crater Lane. Impact Crater Lane. We're at Cammy Strat. Liked how Talon Overworld was designed in a way where you had plenty of upgrades, including the most meaningful one in the game. I don't even remember what upgrades were where. I would say the most meaningful upgrade was either missiles or Morph Ball. That's what it is. I got to the 1X. And we lost as I was flying back so fast. I died to the first bomb. I remember I was in the middle. I jumped down. There's like 5 people around me. And this bomb just rolled perfectly onto us. And like, here's the thing. When somebody's, like, if you're sitting on a turret and you see the Gigas grab a bomb, look at you, and lean forward and place it above you, you know, okay, and you've got plenty of time to move. Once it leaves their hand, the timer starts. When he's across the map, when we're, like, running there, and they take a bomb and just roll it, timer starts when it leaves their hand. But you don't know if it's going to hit you or not. So it's rolling. It rolls for, like, a second or two, and by the time it gets to you, you're like, wait, this thing's on me, so you don't have time to react and dodge. And if they're accurate with rolling bombs at the back, they're undodgeable. Whereas at the front, it's very like, they drop it on you, you move back and dodge. It was brutal because Micaiah knew, roll these precisely. Like, he had it fucking measured. He had it practiced. And he got the group of 5, and he's like, there's a group of 4, there's a group of 3, there's that group of 5 again, and like, it was just undodgeable attacks hitting big clusters each time. Space Jump was there, if you remember. Right behind your ship. Nope, don't remember at all. Cammy Stretch. I remember where I got missiles, I think. I think I got missiles from the B boss. I don't remember where I got Morph Ball. I think I got the... I was gonna say I got the grappling hook in the Phazon Mines, but I'm not even sure on that one. Cammy Strat. Ow. 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 Freezy, how many times have you played through Metroid Prime? I still think it's really funny. I got to this room. I, like, did the thing in the room up there. Did the thing in the room up there. And I come out and I see Ripley. I see Ridley fly over. And I was like, oh, I encountered Ridley. And just, over the next 20 years, gaslight myself into thinking, yeah, I'm pretty sure I fought Ridley. And then stopped playing. And everyone's like, what the fuck? That's 98% of the game. What do you mean you stopped playing and didn't beat it? I saw Ridley. Seeing that cutscene of him just fly over, I was like, oh, that's the thing where I stopped. Oh, I didn't even come close to beating this game. I want to say like 10 or 11. And then 2 randomizers. I can't get over the gaslighting myself into thinking I played most of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, last night was a lot of fun in VR. If you guys can't tell, I've been like, oh boy, let's talk about it. I didn't even get through my stretches to talking to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even Blackout, which I think was the worst part of last night, was a lot of fun. There was... What was a really funny moment? I wish Micaiah was here. There was a moment where, I spawned right next to Oku. And so, I open up the thing, or I open up some drawers, and there's, like, piano music there. And Oku doesn't grab it. And I go, Oku, you didn't grab the piano music. Kinda sus, don't you think? And he's just like, I don't see any piano music. The piano music is local, so, like, he literally couldn't see it there. Now that I'm home again, I have to try and join. Sound like you had a lot of fun. I did. And he's like, I don't see the piano music. I think you're being schizo. And I was like, oh, sounds like something a murderer would say. I think I know what that means. And at this point, Oku's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this boy. So I find like a poker. He finds like a knife. We go through the dining room, and then we go through the music room. And we're in the music room and the lights go off. And he's like, Yulin, come here. And he's just walking toward me in desktop. And I'm like, no, stay back. Don't do it, Oku. Stay back. And at this point, I'm like, okay, well, I know he's probably not the murderer. But, I mean, he's gonna stab me. So I use the fire poker, hold it out, and kill him. Fire poker, longer than knife. I win this trade. So I kill him, and it makes me drop my weapon. And it's like, you just killed an innocent. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I'm like bending over to pick up my weapon, and I get killed. Micaiah heard somebody die in this room, and he came around the corner and just fucking threw a knife and killed me. And I was like, what the fuck? And so after that, I'm like, Micaiah, what'd you do that for? And he's like, what? I just heard somebody die in there. I thought you were a murderer. And I'm like, I was self-defense. I wish Micaiah was here to talk about it. How many have I done? 3? Moments like that are really fun in Blackout. I feel like people get a little sweaty sometimes in Blackout. It's also annoying when, like, I don't even see what killed me. When I'm just like, okay, I'm collecting clues. 1 clue, 2 clue, you are dead. What? I don't even, what? That's when I'm like, ugh. And if that happens like 3 times in a row, I'm just like ready to leave Blackout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Senril. I'm so ready for Senril to get back. You calling yourself femboy is really cute. It's one of those words synonymous with many words. I get called twink a lot. I get called sissy now and then. I don't particularly like one. Or like that one. What is the other one? Hi, Nelseru. I hope no one calls you that. What the? When they do, they're not meaning any negative connotations. Would you not describe me as that Frisu? Drove like 4 hours away from me? That sounds like too long of a drive. I'm gonna have to do that sometime soonish. I think it's like June 28th. No, you are just a femboy, you aren't a sissy. June 28th, I'm going to be visiting Oni and Eto. Farisu was supposed to be there, but she was moving out of that house like a month ago, and I was like, hey, shit yourself. Make all of your plans fall through for an extra month or 2 so that you're still there when I'm visiting. And she was like, okay, I move out June 15th, and I was like, that's 2 weeks too early. You fucked this up, Farisu. Hi, Oku. This man still hasn't started walking on subscribe. Oku, I was just talking about you. I was just talking in Blackout with the, you didn't pick up the piano music. Pretty sus of you. I think that's what a murderer would do. And you were just like, I'm just gonna fucking kill this guy. And then Micaiah avenging you. Which wasn't vengeance, it was fucking self-defense. You were the villain here. I got my car stuck, Lamau, so I didn't even get to where I needed till like 3 a.m. Oh my god, Kimmy. Wow, hi, Oku wave. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. My pro diggity. Nah, I was innocent. You need to control yourself better. You and your murderous tendencies. You walked at me with a knife. Fuck you. I hate this guy. I'd kill him again. Yeah, I think they are two ends of a scale. Femboy being one end and Sissy being the other. Femboy is just like boy that's feminine, right? And that can include Sissy, is my understanding. Sissy to me has always been like that very almost bimbo aesthetic, like makeup, not like always latex, but like it's a very like slut bimbo aesthetic of femboy, I feel, which is, I'm on the other side. It was a pipe. You had a pipe? Okay. Oh, that's why you didn't throw it. I like the soft, big poofy sweater aesthetic. Isn't Sissy supposed to be hyper-feminized by means of outside influence or something? I've never heard that part of it. It could be. I might have driven onto Tractorland and gotten bogged. Kimmy, what the fuck? How are you already tired? I'm not tired. Hermit was a pipe. Wow, Yuli just wants to murder people. Still can't believe they just used Sissy as a name in Scientific Accelerator. Sissy is usually used to demean boys more than to build them up as some ultra-feminine girly girl. You're not a slut. Stop the cap. I think femboy is more like cute aesthetic. It's almost always negative. You know, like when we watch Sissy Hypno. I see. When we watch Sissy Hypno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have already walked a mile today. I did walk my dog this morning. What I used to do when I was watching her is that I would, do the walk. I'd be like, okay, guys, no nap today. I have to walk Jasmine. But I figure if I wake up at 7, which it fucking sucks to wake up that early. But if I'm doing it anyway, I walk her at 7. I get ready for stream at 8. Then I don't need to skip my nap. So some kind old man saved me at like 10 at night, bless his soul. Slow down, you'll throw out your back. Why am I at my work computer? Work doesn't start for 30 minutes? Doesn't actually start for another hour? Why are you? Wait, Sentinel, are you back? You're not back, are you? Or have you been working while you're in Thailand? 3, 4, 5. I guess, for a month, it wouldn't be that difficult to work while you're out there. You work from home anyway, so... I don't know why I thought you just took a month off. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's get this bullshit done. Now who walked is the question? What? How is that a question? Huh? Taking a month off in America? I mean, depending on your boss, I could see taking, unpaid off for a month. It'd be unpaid, but typically you'll not understanding how jobs work. Look, if I needed a month off unpaid, I probably could have gotten it at my... Oh, God. Fine. I just had an idea. My knees kind of hurt when I do this. Let's try this pillow here. You can take a month off right now, femboy. I could. I don't know why I would want to. Two. Three. Actually, I have no idea what it looks like when I do this. Don't worry. I'd be willing to teach Yuli how certain jobs work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, which jobs? Which jobs did you have in mind? If they're telecom, I'm already trained. I'd probably need some refresher training for GIS, but I'm pretty sure I could do that. And then I could also do, environmental biology. I would need a lot of refresher with that. Forklift certification. Made. Here's a crazy thing. I'm actually trained with radio hosting. I know how to do that. Technician and, jockeying. Don't look, you'll get self-conscious. Like cleaning garages, which I defo have not been putting off. God. Four. Really? Yeah. I did that in high school. 5. Everyone says I should get into radio. Having a golden radio voice is nice. It is not the It is not the only thing in radio. That's just the one thing that, like, you can't train for. But, like, most of radio is, knowing how to set up a clock, collecting news, and, not fucking up. A lot of audio balancing. I'm taking means they like my voice and not my face sucks. Oh, God. How to set up a clock. Wait, is this a new exercise for the blue site? No. Okay, so Zwei. We used to do 3 minutes of planking, right? But then I saw a video that was like, planking isn't that good for, exercise. It kind of just fatigues you, but it doesn't work you out that much. What you should do is get an ab roller, which I have here. I can't really have my hands on while using the ab roll. What if I did it like this? Oh, did I just turn myself? Oh well. My fingers look fucking broken there, but how am I turning myself? Oh, I'm turning with this. Nope, not that one. I don't know. I can keep my hands moving when I hold them, but... Oh god, those hands. I know, I hate it, but like, I feel like it's better than them just sitting there at the side. I'm just saying if you imagine there's a wall behind you with something on it. Okay. 7. 8. Oh. One of these days I really should join for warm-ups. 9. This feels like it works out my arms more than my core. 10. Okay. I hate this ab roller. Can you guys believe it that I'm sitting here going, man, I miss the planks. Now, if Ewan wanted to be a good son, he'd trim the trees while his family is gone. No, I don't think that'd make me a good son. Because the last thing they want is to come home to me with a broken leg. Yeah, I'm also not sure if radio is something that exists. Oh god, those hands. will definitely exist. I'm just saying, if you imagine there's a wall behind you with something on it, one of these days I really should join for warm-ups, head pats, and that view. Alien, dumb question. But do you know how to engage your core? Not specifically. I mean, I feel like I just gave it a decent workout, but engage it sounds like a very technical and exact term. I too missed the blanks, but my aim is getting better. Okay. Alright. Where am I? I'm actually lined up kind of where I want to be. Let's start walking. Engage, activate, whatever else you want to say. Well, it's that, like, it just sounds like a very specific terminology. And I'm like, what does it mean to engage? Like, just flex it for a moment? Or is there, like, a certain, like, threshold? Let's start walking. We're walking through Blades Edge Mountains to start. But yes, it's a specific thing. Oh boy, walking time. Like, can you tighten it? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Can people not do that? That's something that's like, wait, what? Huh? People can't do that. I was able to do that even when I was out of shape. That's actually crazy to me. Some people can't even spin an apple on their head. Okay, buddy. Is it why you often see push-ups and planks done poorly? Don't start that shit. Hi, Big Balzacs. If I may ask, how out of shape were you? Like, how much did you weigh? I was 5 feet 7 inches, and I weighed 205 pounds. If you've ever seen the show Whitest Kids You Know, they have a sketch called Hot Dog Timmy, and in it, Timmy, he's sitting on a doctor's bench, and his doctor's like, well, it doesn't look good. How many hot dogs do you eat a day? He basically tells his doctor he eats 18 hot dogs a day. His body shape in that sketch kind of looked exactly like mine when I was that weight. And I remember watching this sketch and being like, damn, that's just me. That's just my body. And I'm as bad as the guy that's going, yeah, I eat 18 hot dogs a day. And so I'm like, ugh, this feels bad. Now, you got called out. Now I am 145 pounds. At my lowest, I was 135. I then stopped calorie counting. I went up to 150. I've been kind of counting calories, but I keep fucking it up because I like milk too much. It's a sketch Hobbit. It's not like a real person. It's a comedy sketch where he's like, well, I have 1 to 2 hot dogs for breakfast. Okay, so 2 hot dogs. Yeah, I guess you could say 2 hot dogs. And then on my way to work, you know, there's a hot dog stand. I can't say no to that, so I have 1 to 2 more hot dogs. 2 more hot dogs. Yeah, I guess it usually is 2. When I get to work, I have a hot dog at my desk. Just 1 hot dog? I guess it sometimes is 2 hot dogs. 2 more hot dogs. Is that a lot? Well, we're not at lunch yet, and we've had 6 hot dogs. I love Whitest Kids You Know. But yes, 205 pounds. I am now 145. Actually, I haven't weighed myself in a little bit. It might be a little bit lower, but at my lowest, I was 135. Yulin, you know, I've never done a single pull-up. My weak feminine bones can't do it. Yeah, I don't fucking doubt that. Day 690, nice boater. Keelan got called out. 18. Hi, Haxio. It's a bit. Got it. Milk is goodish. Skim milk with some protein choco powder. Ugh. Ugh. I can handle skim milk, but it's like... I can't exclusively drink skim milk. Skim milk is like, oh, I've had a glass of this. That wasn't that good, but it was alright. I have a second glass of skim milk later in the day. I'm like, this sucks. And then I have a third glass. I'm like, I regret buying skim milk. I buy whole milk. And what I'm supposed to do is drink 1 cup a day. It's supposed to be, I finish my workout, I have a protein bar, I have 1 cup of milk, and that's all. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at just limiting myself to 1 cup. Technically, it should be like 1 to 2 cups. I think it's a little less than 2. Skim milk isn't milk. But what I find myself doing is, like, I go through the kitchen, I'll just have a little sip. That won't count. And then after 8 of those, I'm like, shit, that was an entire cup or 2. Can you get semi-skimmed? You can get 1%. So skim milk is 80 calories per cup. 1% is 100. 2% is 120. Whole milk is 150. Chocolate milk is 210. Dude was living the Shaw Boing Boing dream. Shaw Boing Boing. But yeah, no, my point is that if you don't use your core for the roller, it would put more effort on your shoulders, arms. How tall are you? I am 5'7". Checks out. Sounds like that TikToker who drinks 5 gallons of soda a day. Ugh. What do you mean by that? It's okay though, he talks about it. It's sugar-free soda. Skim milk isn't milk. Can you not get semi-skimmed? Ayland, I have a question. Will there ever be a chance of a stream where you walk, but instead of watching something, you play Balatro or something similar? Not really for what specifically you're asking for. Every 50 days, we kind of celebrate with a long stream, kind of, celebrate the streak, celebrate how long we've been doing this, and kind of, play a game. It's kind of, one, it lets me do a gameplay stream that, people ask for, but, don't get to do that often. It also lets me kind of complete a game that I always wanted to play, but, like, didn't finish as a kid or never got to. So, like, on day 650, we played Metroid Prime. On day 600, we played Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. On day 700, I'm planning on doing Super Mario Sunshine. I had it as a kid, but I never finished it. Bring your revolver. I'm challenging you to a duel. Sip, sip. Oh, that's an emote. Sip, sip, glorp, glorp. Yep. I'd much rather have almond milk over skim, and that's gross. I don't mind almond, soy, oat milk. The problem is they're fucking expensive for how much milk you're getting, and I don't like that. Wow, look at his tail, flaunting the tail. Damn you and you're tiny. I'm a lot smaller than I used to be. Walkie or nubby. 10 days to the next, 10 days, let's go. Okay, I was just curious because I think I missed 650. Oh, Sunshine, nice. Wide glorp, nope. What do you mean it took you 3 streams to finish Spirit Tracks? I wasn't gonna specify that. You look like soy boys. What the fuck? The only other power-up besides Space Jump is X-Ray Visor in Talon Overworld. Oat, soy, almond. There's one of them that's like really low calories. And I think that was the one that I was like, wow, this one tastes the worst. I might try them again. If I'm only doing 1 glass of milk a day, it could potentially be good to look at those again. Oh, rice is better than almond too? I might look at the alternative milks. I think if I get the alternative milks, it would keep me off of, like, just sipping away at the milk entirely. You wanna play Terraria with me? Oh, Siseldon. Are you thinking Calamity? Strawberry milk. What are you thinking, sis? What are you thinking? And can it wait a week? I don't care, sure if you want. Terraria, whatever mod you like. Just Terraria? Oh, fuck. I haven't done a Terraria run in so long, and that sounds really fucking... Here's... Yeah, I can wait a week, why a week? So here's the thing, sis. My parents are gone for a week. They're in North Carolina and Georgia until Sunday. With them gone, I get to record Blue Twitch videos and be degenerate. And I told myself, I can still record videos and lewd shit while they're here. And then they were here for a month and I didn't do anything because it's just like, oh, it's too intimidating to do it while they're here. I don't want to, like, have it be 2 a.m. making a video and they hear me fucking noising and they, like, open the door and like, hey, Yuland, are you okay? And I'm just, you know, fucking there in a maid outfit or something. Quick, everyone buy him tentacles and shit. Terraria, whatever mod you like, just Terraria. You'll never wants to play Terraria with me. I typically don't ask to start Terraria. There's a few groups that I have run Terraria with, and when they start, I'm interested. Gammy asks me all the time, but that's Gammy being Gammy. You'll been busy this week doing blue content. You and playing games sounds like an interesting time. Sounds like you're cooked. Here's the thing, Gana. When I walk, when I'm streaming, 99% of the time, I can just look at chat. I just have this wall in front of me that's just chat scrolling in front of me, and it's very easy to read it. No group, just me and you? Just me and you? Okay. Sis, what would you think of, like... Here's the thing, a lot of people want Terraria, right? So I'm almost like... What if we did, like, a hosted server for Terraria? And then, like, just me and you, we did something else, like Baldur's. What if just you and I played Terraria? This is... I'll talk to you more about this. Well, I can talk to you about it right now. There's no reason it has to be later and not now. There's 3 groups that I really like to play Terraria with. There's Core and her group. There's Koyo and his group. There's Siseldon and that group. Now, normally when I play with Siseldon, it's like plus Den, plus Casey. Have we ever done it with just you and I? I feel like at the very least Casey has always been there. No, I need to play Calamity again, Sag. We haven't? Yes, always Casey too. Terraria is definitely a thing that, like, I haven't played it in like 2, maybe 3 years. And I'm like, it's time. This thing's fucking due. What are you doing in there? Drugs. They're only 2-minute videos. Why are you so scared? Trogdor. The video itself is 2 minutes. The taking the pictures and poses and all that takes like an hour. And then getting dressed and, like, you know, shaving takes like 2 hours. It's not a 2-minute process. Aelin, can you help me trim whack the weeds? Oh, you're already whacking weeds here. Okay, have fun. Sounds intimate. I play Calamity against Sag? No, we haven't. Yes, always Casey too. I've only played vanilla Terraria. Last time we touched it, was around the anniversary server update. Yeah, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Feeling the professional. I don't even feel professional. I don't have, like, proper lighting, no makeup. Start shaving, femboy. What were you saying before? What was I saying before? Sis derailed me with Terraria. We were talking about milk. We were talking about almond, oat. I've never tried rice milk. I don't know. Speaking of milk, I wonder if that's why Ciseldon came in. Ciseldon is the other, gluttonous milk drinker. I smelled milk. They drink 5 gallons a week, like I used to. Oh my god, love that wolf walking through you! There's a few videos, sis, where just, you know, they've got true sight. They step up, you know, I got a fan of knives or stab them. I think this one gets it too. Yup. I mean, get out of my way. Here's another one. Take one of those, sit down. Oh, I need to do something? Was it about games? The milk hordes? Elon just fucking murdered. The games we've played on stream, Gana. We played Satisfactory. We played Lethal Company. We played... What did we play for 150? I don't remember what we did for 150. I know 200 was Skyrim. We played Banjo-Kazooie. We played Minecraft. We did Ocarina of Time. What was another one? We did Spirit Tracks. We did Subnautica at some point. Banjo-Kazooie, Pog, Skyrim Pog. I had never beaten Banjo-Kazooie as a kid. I had gotten 2. Euland hated Skyrim. I have a great appreciation for Skyrim. My god, I was not having fun playing Skyrim. I tried, I was like, there won't be a point to trying to beat the game. I'm just gonna play it for 12 hours. Eventually I'm gonna make walking videos of running around Skyrim. So we'll just go to all the towns. I'll just walk here and explore this town. Then I'll walk here and explore this town. And after 10 hours of that, I'd somehow leveled up from just conjuring or something. And so the world level was like level 10. And I'm getting attacked by like saber-tooths and wind cyclones. And I have like equivalent stuff to when I started playing the game. Like when I spawned in. So like if they looked at me, I died. And it was like, this fucking sucks, bro. Skyrim without mods is really boring. Unless you just love that type of game. I can literally play vanilla Skyrim forever as long as my character is a hot femboy with a corrupted Ashbringer. Elon really does just play games. How can I make this a video? Okay, so that's kind of been a trend that now I'm trying to get away from, Gana. Because I feel like that absolutely ruined my experience of Skyrim. I feel like it's really bad to, you know, see a video game come out and be like, how can I make walking videos of this? That's not how I should be enjoying the game. That should be I enjoyed this game. Can I make walking videos from this? Would it be possible? It shouldn't be question 1. Yeah, but it's just how you operate. I'm trying to get away from it. If that's how you enjoy games like that, then it's fine. But I didn't enjoy games like that, right? It just made me miserable in those games. What I need to do is play the game and have fun, and that will make me want to do a walking video from it. I shouldn't be going into it thinking like, fuck this game. I just want to take walking videos from this. How can I extract videos from this thing? Terraria walking video win. We did do some Minecraft videos to Ciseldon. I have learned, fuck making videos in crafting games. In a game like World of Warcraft, I can fly out to a zone, stealth on a rogue, and just walk around. I can get a video out in a day. If I have nothing to do and I'm really bored, I could get like 3 World of Warcraft videos out in a single day. Easy. Minecraft videos? I had to build out a path for 5,000 blocks, trim the path, make sure it's nice, put some landmarks in it, you know, add some flair along the walk. And it was awful. It was like... It would take me 2 weeks to get one video in Minecraft that was 30 minutes long. But everyone's seen fucking Blades Edge Mountains. Everyone's been to Zangarmarsh. Wind Duskwood plus Ellen Forest plus Westfall plus Red Ridge Mountains. Those are toward the end. I have footage of, I think, Arathi Highlands right now. I just need to edit it. Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Yulndicey? Sneak when you craft it yourself? Make your own path? It's unique, sure, sis. But it's just not good for content creation. Getting a video out once a day in World of Warcraft, the algorithm fucking loves you. Getting a video out once every 3 weeks in Minecraft, your channel dies. No one wants to fucking watch Hinterlands? Skip that one. We already did it. That was the last video we did, Frisu. Also, I thought it was really good. What the fuck? We zigzagged up the whole temple. Who was the other cutie? That's Haxie. Oh, really? I was asleep forever. I like the Hinterlands video. The Arathi video, I've got all the footage, I just need to edit it, and that'll take like an hour. Hinterlands is the most boring zone other than that. I like Hinterlands. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if you make a video once a day or once a week. It kind of does. It'd be really, really nice if the YouTube channel popped off and I could monetize that and start making money from it. Or if I started getting people coming to the Twitch channel from YouTube. That would be nice. To do that, I need to be more on top of a schedule with the YouTube channel. Whoa, getting people coming. See, they're walking too? They are. Coming? Yeah, me too. Get people coming. You people are freaks. You people are freaks! Or you could stream from here and YouTube at the same time. That is a different YouTube, Trogdor. And also, I don't know why I would do that. I'm only a little sorry. You're not sorry at all. I want a drink. Like 5% sorry. No, Siseldon. I want to finish out World of Warcraft. I've only got Eastern Kingdoms left. And then I have like some specialty zones. There's the Undermine in War Within I can record. There's the Wandering Isle, which I never recorded. There's like one more zone that's like a weird floating zone that I never recorded in one of the expansions. After that, I want to record in Blade and Soul. I also want to record in Warframe. Those are the 2 games I want to record in after I finish WoW. After those 2, there's a game I was forgetting. Warframe is a weird one. Warframe is definitely a weird one. I think I can get a recording of each tile set. So I could do one in Earth, I could do one in Venus, I could do one in Mars. Like, just one of each planet and their tile sets. There will be parts like Jupiter will be a little weird. Uranus will be a little weird. Have you done all the WoW cities? I have done all the WoW cities. I did the 6 capital cities, and then all future cities have been part of their zone. So Dalaran is a part of Crystal Song Forest. Valdrakken is a part of the Valdrakken Cliffs. Warframe has open world instances that be made for this. The thing about the open world instances, Hobbit, is that there's no paths. I kind of require, like, pathways to walk on. And there's no paths in the Plains of Eidolon. Hi, Cairo. There's pathways in... What is the Venus one? What? Thank you, Cairo. There's pathways in the Venus one. I think there's paths in Deimos. Or Valis, that's what it is. I also just really don't want to record in the open world ones. We'll see. I'll go look at them and see what I can do. I really want to get, like, the 15 to 18 planets and do those tile sets. I think that would be cool. I know I've got a few friends, like, literally chomping at the bit to help me record Warframe. Where, they could literally, like, make sure nothing's attacking me. And just, be fucking killing stuff with a fucking Vectis or something while I'm walking near it. You can do everything with the capture scenes, yeah? What video is this? This is Blade's Edge Mountains. Have you done all the WoW cities? Your anus isn't weird. Warframe has the open world instances that be made for this. Trying to make your own path, Trailblazer. Thank you, Cairo. I really appreciate it. Or Valis, thanks, Cairo. You know, is there any other cuties I'm not seeing? Not today. It's a Monday, so everybody's kind of getting back to work. What, Deimos has paths, but they end abruptly all the time. You can use Captura scenes to completely skip the enemy spawns, energy requirements to stealth and stuff. Hi, Ants. The thing about Captura Farisu is that I need it to be like a walking thing. I don't want it to be like a drone. I need it to stay above the, a set level above the ground. I don't think I could manage that for an hour. I don't think I could perfectly measure that out for an hour. Or like 30 minutes. However long these videos would be. That sounds impossible. Whereas like if I'm just walking through these, it's gonna do that for me. I haven't even played Warframe in a decade, but you saying it woke me up like a sleeper agent. Pat, back to the mines. Hoy, Ants. How are you, Cairo? Don't you have a plane to be on? I wonder if Captura has camera placement to let you walk. Hi, Foss. Sounds like you're a quitter. You know what, Foss? You're right. I'm no quitter. I know I asked you to do the Warframe recordings with me and like shoot stuff with a Vectis that got too close. Scrap that. You're out. I don't need you for the Warframe videos at all. Farisu, you've got a new job. Figure out the capture requirements. Make it so that I can basically do the walking thing. Boss, good point. You're out. I'm good, House Nick. I'll take it, look at it with you someday. I'm good. Bro doesn't understand how planes work. Hold on, Bucko, wait, I need this job. Well, I don't know what you're thinking then. You should have thought of your job security. You should have been on the other side. No, Euland. Capture won't work for this. You need to record it in stealth with me there. I mean, I was gonna like give you plat and everything. You really fucking blew this. Guys, Boss and I had talked about this. I literally told him, for each Warframe video you help me with, I'll give you 20 plat. Okay, now I know you're lying. Do you not remember this? You would not give me plat? So I was just gonna have you work for free. The Turbo Union, Turbo Workers' Rights guy, wasn't going to give you anything for helping me for all these hours. Plat is meaningless. Shut up, Legend 5 player. Silence. Boss, focus on your rotation. Boss, phase work on lift. Hi, Pixel. Are you Farisu? Hoy, Ants times 2. No more dental for you, Boss. How are you, Pixel? Okay, now I know you're lying. I am currently in leaving Bikini Bottom. I'm currently in leaving Bikini Bottom. What? You would not give me plat. I'm okay. Yeah, plat is meaningless. But this is also me and you, so yes? I don't know what you're talking about, Foss. I heavily talk about the friend tax. I do not believe in this, we're friends, so do this for me for free. We all know you hate me. I don't know why you think I hate you. Your dad hates you. I love you, Foss. I think you're great. What the fuck? Chip tax is a real thing. Guys, Euland is being mean to me. I've never been mean to you in your life, Foss. I'm literally always there for you. Unlike your dad. I'm just fucking reaching for dad jokes now. Bro, never watched SpongeBob? When they get to Glove World and SpongeBob gets stuck in rock bottom with all the deep sea looking weird fish. Obviously I've seen it. I'm currently in Leaving Bikini... Is that a... I feel like that's not obscure, but like I'm not gonna get that after 20 years. Hi Elsa. I'm hoping you all are having a great day. You all are keeping safe. Christ. Reese is a very big cutie. Man, Nealon just won't let the dad thing die. I mean, it's a big part of his life. Normally your dad's there for at least 18 years, right? But, you know, for some of us, that's not the case. And I want Foss to know. I am just fucking, like, really harping on this, and it's not even funny anymore. I don't care what your dad thinks about you, Foss. I think you're great. Oh, God. Yeah, you dragged it on too much. I absolutely did. What does I'm currently in Leaving Bikini Bottom mean? I don't know. It's like what the sign says on the bus. That doesn't mean I've never seen that episode, Frisu. Goated episode. I know I thought the last one was funnier than the first. Perhaps one of the best episodes? Yeah, it was... I'd put it up there with one of the best. Do I have a favorite episode? Oh my god, Brightwing from Hots. Fortuitous Foss is a very big cutie. No, they aren't. All they are is just big tits. That's me. Can't believe they added Brightwing to what? So brave. Not wrong. SpongeBob has some really good old episodes. Like the Voblody one where the dude dies and goes to heaven. They're saying, he made me experience high tide, then laughs hilariously. Really ahead of its time. I think I really liked the karate episode when I was a kid. Nealon, why is Cairo so very cute? I don't know. Personality, effort, discipline, dedication.
You can't forget the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode.
Oh, but there's so many of those. Is there...
Set to M for Minnie.
Is there one Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man episode that stands above the rest?
When they get the belt.
Yeah, I think I really like the one where they all got powers. You want to see me run to that rock and back? You want to see me do it again? Hi, Emma. Hi, how goes life? Good. Good. That one is good, El. Now the cuteness is stored in their tits. Pyro, did you figure out which day 700 lands on? Was that a Thursday? There probably isn't any SpongeBob episode the first couple seasons that is lacking a meme/vocal stem. Yeah? I like the one where Man Ray was conditioned to be good because he kept getting shocked. I wasn't the biggest SpongeBob kid. Oh, it is the Thursday I mentioned doing long? Oh. Erg. I wasn't thinking that was on day 700. I could just join you if you want. Yeah. Yeah. That shit's weird. this week, Final Fantasy MTG release. Woo. Oh my goodness. Hi, Kuro. Yeah, I don't think it's weird. Magic the Gathering has a fucking collab with everything. Kuro, it's not that big a deal, okay? The dog and the cat, they're just here playing, okay? They're not like mine. They're just here right now, okay? I'm not like stealing them or anything, okay? Huh? Haxie and Kiark, they're just here, okay? Kuro belongs to me, what do you mean? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't need to fucking apologize to Kuro.
Spent 300 gold for Kuro.
Kuro can't own property anymore. His property is my property. Wait, am I a dog? I thought you were a dog, Kiark, are you not? I thought you were a little puppy. Euland NTRing you. Nuh-uh. Yeah, they collabed with MLP, SpongeBob, Transformers, Hatsune Miku, Jurassic Park. Bork, this is NTR. Kuro can't own property anymore, huh? Kuro was sold at auction.
The monster girl auction.
the monster girl auction, not the slave auction. Oh my god, my hand is freaking the fuck out. Thank you, Kuro. I really appreciate it. Good job today. Mwah. Ugh. I honestly have no clue anymore how much you get for them. I think they only spent like 300. See, the problem with Kuro is that they were early in the auction. So everybody saves their coins for the one person they want to buy, right? And if they don't get it, they just start bidding high at the end. So everybody at the auction, they just save it all for the end. So if you're like in the first half, nobody's betting on you. So Kuro was like literally the first one. And it was like, I'll take Kuro for 300. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Over there? Over there? No? No? Just cough? No? Going 3 times sold. To the Tide Pod in the back. Oh, Ewan is just waiting to buy everyone up. You think I want to buy people up? You don't think me, the person who's into slave play, wants to be fucking bought at one of these? Huh. Kiark, I love you. Not like how Magic does the crossovers. And then being meta sets, the crossover with Miku is fine because they are just alt arts. But the newer sets are just memes. I attack Spider-Man with my Optimus Prime. Sis wavies. Sounds pretty epic to me. I know, Saru. Only worth 300 gold, SMH slave play, sell me. What? You're into slave play? Hee hee. You got done dirty getting put up first. Alright. They're still here, right? Kiark, did you get lost? Also, I thought Oku would have tried to buy you, Elo. Or told me I didn't sell myself. That's fair, as I said, I don't like it. You know, I sent you some Peak Will from Pokemon Gen 2 Elite 4 art. The original Pokemon Fanboy. Does it really play if you're giving up yourself to someone else? Under my current circumstances, I can't sell myself personally. I mean, Hildebrand Manderville is a card. The way he operates is perfect. Nope. I am in the vicinity. Oh, there you are. I see you now. Femboys want to be told what to do until they have to cook something not on the kids' menu. Hey, hey.
That's actually so true.
If I lived with somebody, I'd be trying to learn how to cook for them. I'd be trying to cook their dishes. I don't think I could provide quality food. I think it's gonna be, you know, a long learning process. Because I don't get a
Kura
taste
was
test
posting
myself.
what looked like edible food the other day.
They were in the Maid Cafe in VR chat this morning. And I was like, oh, we're pretending to do the maid thing again. I sell my body, but not myself. Femboys want to be told what to do until they have to cook on some kids menu. Every day I learn another one of Yulin's kinks. Yulin can't cook anything on the kids menu. Only butter, spaghetti, and potato. Look, I cook stuff that I like. I like eating low effort, minimal. The less time I have to spend cooking, the better. Maid Cafe, you say? Yeah, Kuro was streaming this morning. Obviously, they just raided me. They were in a maid cafe in their maid outfit. They were trying to disguise the whole boy failure thing. But they were making drinks, so like people would order stuff and they'd make it for them. It's not even butter. Less time cooking, the better. So do you eat it raw? Not specifically like that. But like, if somebody's like, I spent 2 hours cooking this dish, it was really good, it was worth it. I'm sitting here going, there is no food that is worth fucking 2 hours of my day. If I can like open a packet and put it in the microwave, and it's good enough, then I'm like, hell yeah, that works. Some people enjoy
Just
cooking.
DoorDash everything.
Yeah. This is very true, Siselden. I'm not saying they're wrong and they're dumb. I am very much speaking to my own sense. Corvu loves cooking. That girl will spend 8 hours cooking some days. And I'm like, I don't fucking get this. One of my favorite meals is potatoes. Because that is, I grab 2 potatoes, I wash them off, I start the air fryer, I chop them up into bits, put those in a bowl, add canola oil, stir them up, add some salt. Those go into the air fryer for... That process takes like 5 minutes while the air fryer is heating up. I put those on a pan. Those go in the air fryer for 18 minutes. I go back and like, you know, scroll Reddit or do a hunt in Monster Hunter. And then, you know, the timer's done after 18 minutes. I come back up, put those in a bowl, put ketchup on it, done. The actual time I spend cooking is like 7 minutes. If I told you to make an ice cream sundae for a girl, you'd end up putting ice cream on a plate instead of a bowl. But it is. I had a friend that was working in a maid cafe this morning. Like, we enjoy playing video games. Leveling cooking to 600 in World of Warcraft. We enjoy leveling cooking in World of Warcraft, huh? It's Marge at best, Core mentioned. Other people like cooking IRL, learning how to cook newer, better things. Let her cook or experimenting. Cooking doesn't go to 600 in real WoW. If it's butter, why isn't it called butter? It did once, young Frisu. That time has passed. I like the aesthetic of cooking, but I don't actually enjoy cooking itself much. I don't spend a long time to cook if it is food that will last me meals throughout the week, because it saves me time in the long run. What was that noise?
Cooking's the worst profession in life, not just WoW.
Hi, Onyx Fury. Thank you for the follow. You'll learn one day when you're older. You silly inexperienced child. I have the apron. I bet you don't have the apron. I have the apron. You have depression, not an apron. But you can't. Sloth isn't out yet. Air fryers are peak for that. You put stuff in the basket and turn on. Doesn't even need to preheat. I have to preheat my air fryer. When we PvPing, Siselden. I have both, thank you. Cooking actually might be the worst profession in WoW, in my opinion. Never, sorry, you only get one. People. Hello, herbalism mining? What? Those are the best, Farisu. Oh my god. You can just do them passive and like you're playing the game and oh, there's an herb here. Yoink. Or you can just vibe out and fly around the map, herbing and mining. You think those are the worst? You're crazy. Maybe you only get one. I already have both. Sorry you're seeing things. Maybe we need to go see a doctor. You preheat shit, whack? You don't have to preheat it? Hop on WoW Retail. Time to do rated BG Blitz. Fuck no. Herbalism and mining are so fucking boring, holy. That's a lot of walking. We walk 5 miles minimum every day on Xfury. 5 miles minimum. We end when a video ends. So, it's possible we get to like 4.8, and then we get a really long video, and it goes up to like 9 or 10 miles. Not archaeology is the worst. It's not hard, just boring. I need to see a doctor, you're right, but I have both. I have every single rare item, except that one-hand sword from Tolvir. Love archaeology. Art gang. Bro, I'd rope myself before I did cooking without the auction house. Fishing is the most boring to level, because you need to pay attention. I dislike fishing the most in WoW. I know there's a lot of people that are going to be like, what the? But it's the best. Both D's nuts in your mouth. But you like fake butter? Fishing is way better than mining herbalism, huh? What are these takes? Holy shit. It's me, John Fish. I love fishing. I don't think I've ever had your nuts in my mouth, Foss. I don't think anyone has ever come close to your nuts, actually. Are you walking in real life, too? I am. I am walking on a treadmill. In VR chat, I am masking out the VR chat world. So I'm in VR chat, I've got a headset on. I'm walking on a treadmill. I've got my left hand on the treadmill bar to keep myself stabilized. Now we've got a YouTube video in the background. Beast! Axie died, rip. One of their trackers was, having a little bit of a stroke there. It looks good now. Also, fuck you, Ewan, now I'm hungry. Well, go eat. Don't fall, other person. Skinning was the best level. Welcome back, Axie. Maybe I should go make something in the oven? As soon as I'm done walking, I'm gonna go eat a protein bar. And have milk. Gathering professions that aren't fishing are lame. See, I'm the exact opposite for Frisu. To me, it's mining and herbalism at the top. Skinning under that. Counting tailoring as a gathering profession and just selling the cloth. And then fishing. I hate fishing. My PC made me disconnect noise like 50 times. Back to back. Oh, jeez. Fishing is lame. Why do they call it an oven when you in the cold food and out hot eat the food? Hi, Shion. Nice tattoo. Thank you. I need to change it. I like...
Dancer icon.
I'm gonna stab you. I like having a tramp stamp. It's technically the Dream Shelter logo, which was an old VR chat group I'm still a part of, but I don't really rep them anymore. I need something new. I need either my own icon or just something more fitting for me.
Just put the words "your name" on the back. So you can tell people I've got your name on my back.
Oh my god. I leveled fishing once and refused to do it again. Dragonflight tried to make it more interesting. I don't know how much better it's gotten since then. Any dancer checks? It's not his pony mark. Hi, Delegate. Did someone say icons and graphic design? Put a picture of my face? Every now and then, Boss throws out a suggestion or a phrase, and I'm like, I don't think you meant that, Foss. Really think about what you said. And he'll be like, yeah, I actually don't want that. I think if I put Foss's face as my tramp stamp, I don't think he'd like that. I think he'd find it funny at first, but like, I don't think he'd like it long run. Hi, Violet. There was one day, I think about this often, Foss, where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shave my legs or something. And you were like, I can't wait for you to get ingrown hairs. And I was like, I want you to really take a step back and think about what you just said, Foss. Was that weird? Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why I said that. I think about that moment like weekly when I'm shaving, because it was so fucking weird and just like, you just thought it, said it, and immediately both of us were like, what did bro mean by this? Reevaluate. Happy Pride. I'm LGBTQIA plus 2. Hell yeah. What did they change? Bean Cat, Lurk, LOL. Boss the kind of guy who probably doesn't get Ureli Prime day 1. Oh my god. Chat, what do you mean by this? Man, Foss is my spirit animal. Foss actively missing an internal monologue. I'm a lesbian. Hell yeah. I actually lucked out Giga hard with her. And I got all her parts like 20 to 30 min after launch. I think Foss was really struggling for one of them, right? Like, didn't you get the 3 parts really fast, and then you were, like, just having the darndest time getting that last piece, and Gale helped you get it. Elon, can you explain the perception stuff in Dragonfly War Within? Because I don't want to type it for Gana. I don't understand it. I would explain it to Gana, but, like, I am so profession-averse in MMOs, I hate interacting with professions. Anytime I do professions in a game, I just take gathering stuff that's essentially passive income. So I always love taking mining and herbalism, because then it's just, oh, it's on the way, I grab it. I never go out, like, trying to get the stuff, I grab it. The WoW guy doesn't play WoW? Okay, buddy. The main blueprint, yeah? Wait, what do you mean by this? I let the 3 parts craft and then rush the final build? You know what would be fun? VR in the bathroom too? Okay, Onyx Fury, we're gonna talk. We're gonna bring the Foss conversation of what did you mean by this? What do you mean VR in the bathroom would be fun too? Huh? You need to join and explain it. Is not the WoW guy. Hasn't been for a while now. I'm John Casual in World of Warcraft. I'm the guy that gets on, does world quests, does the blue quests, and then I maybe do 1 or 2 delves. The Greatsword guy. Oh, Siseldon. Greatsword is probably my 3rd most played weapon in Monster Hunter. I have by far played way more Gunlance. I am a Gunlance main. Now, I am no longer a Gunlance main. I am the Akuma wide range main. Just like Melty Blood players in the bathroom. It's grand. It is. Nah, bro's a dual blade cringe. I have never been a dual blades player. Sitting on the toilet while watching Twitch. You always were from a while ago in World. You are the Greatsword guy to me. Ugh. Hi, Wolfie. Hello. Gotta clear my throat. Hello, cat in a cup raid. Hi, media. Thank you, Wolfie. I really appreciate it. Good job today. Mwah. I hope you had fun. I didn't catch what you were playing. If it was War Thunder or Roadcraft. If I had to guess, you were probably playing Roadcraft, but... I'm more of an alright sword kind of guy. I hate Greatsword. VR in the bathroom makes me think of the Key and Peele skit about body trackers. Violet, that is such a fucking classic. That is the, wow, you've really been practicing this game. Yeah, ever since Diane and I broke up. It's just, it's been my outlet. Oh, that's cool. I gotta go. And he just, like, cries in the other room. Dual Blade, like Kirito from Sword Art Online. Ugh. Cat in a Cup Raid, hello. Cat in a Cup Raid, hi Gran. Didn't see you join. Meow, how's walking going? It's good, it's good. We're at 2.2 miles. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, little kid. I'm squeezing my hog this. I won't stop even if you ban me. Oh wow, rare Yulin face. I'm trying to show it more. PC only world shakes fist. Oh darn. I didn't do War Thunder in like 4 months. It's been 4 months? No way. No way. Front facing Yulin. Hi Glamans. What am I looking at? Is this a VR fitness exercise? Yes. So I am in VR chat. And I am walking on a treadmill. I am masking out the world I'm in. So I'm walking in a world called Phendrana Drifts, which is a port of the level from Metroid Prime. But I'm walking in place here. I've got my friends Grianne and Haxie here. Haxie is also walking on a treadmill, so you can kind of see what it looks like to other VR chat players. But I'm using the camera, I'm floating it behind me, and I'm filtering out, I'm masking out the VR chat world. We've got a YouTube video of Blade's Edge Mountains from World of Warcraft walking. Hi, Wolfie, Meowdy. Cute face. You need to show it more. Mask off. Gran is walking too. Don't do them dirty. I think they are actually walking today. They have been walking with us lately. Booty. I do some walkies or dancies or whatever someday. More like a processor intense green chroma screen essentially. Oh my god, this guy. They are walking. They can't show it. I think they lack the trackers and the treadmill. But Gran's good. That does not stop them. And honestly, that's the way it should be. There's a lot of goofballs. I don't care if I'm calling anybody out right now. There's a lot of goofballs that'll be like, wow, I'd love to walk with you, Elin. And I'm like, great. Show up. And they're like, oh, I don't have a treadmill. I don't care. Show up and walk in place. You know how to exercise. When don't you call people out? Teehee. I'd love to walk with you, Elin. Yeah, this Cairo guy, he's never walked with us. I'm pretty sure this Cairo guy doesn't walk with me, and then like goes to his own channel and steals my videos and walks there. Literally saw him walking through Hoth one time, where like he had the same camera angle and everything. To be totally clear, I don't think I've come up with anything crazy unique. Anybody that wants to walk, or anybody that even wants to stream like this, I fully encourage it. If somebody like didn't talk to me and they started walking in VR chat with this angle, walking to my videos, hell yeah. This has been such a like beneficial and great thing in my life that I just want to share it with them. I seen you do the workout thing when you raided the other day. That guy was really cool. I can make it. But I only just had this kid. I gotta get him on a sleeping schedule before I can join you. Well, I wasn't talking to you, Violet. I'm talking to these people that are specifically like, I would love to work out with you. Great, hop on by. And they're like, oh, I don't have a treadmill. I've had like 3 or 4 people that have that conversation with me, Violet. They're like, I can't join until I get a treadmill. The treadmill is not what's stopping you. I'd love to join you in VR, but it already looks so crowded. On weekdays it's pretty not slow, but you know, there's every now and then there's a weekday where I have nobody with me. Weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and oddly enough, Monday and Friday can sometimes be really crowded. But like, I want to say like, don't let the crowd bother you. We'd still love to have you, but I understand. I understand it can be feel like there's too many people. For me, a crowd would make it easier. It'd make it easier for me to blend in with everybody. I can make it. I'd love to walk. Oh, wait, walk? Never mind. All my stuff is still dead in the morning, Sash. Man, this guy invented walking. Can you believe this? Running was invented by Arthur Running when he tried to walk twice at the same time. Good lord. I need a drink. We have one incline. And I'm kind of like, huh. I'm sweatier than I should be. Maybe it's just getting hotter. I shall make out with my body armor and fruit punch. Hi, Kumi. Are you gonna call the stream early? No, 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 no. I have zero reason to call it early today. Unless I get, like, 11 incline. When we're at 2.5, I'd probably go to, like, 6 miles. And then I'd be like, you know, we're calling it early because we've got fucking Hoth as the next video. But, like, right now, I don't have any plans later today. And, we certainly don't have the incline to stop early. I try not to call it early. I feel bad when I do. I'm the type of person, Ganna, who I sets my own goals. I set goals for myself, and when I don't hit them, I feel bad about it. He's out of excuses, plus he gets to nap. Ew, Hoth, very true. I like Hoth. It's a little long. I wish I broke Hoth into the Republic section and the Empire section, but I really like that zone. When are we playing Unreal 2, by the way? Bought it a while ago and we just never played it. Bro, I thought I was waiting on you and Casey and Den. I was the first one to buy it and I was like, let's play. And everyone was like, I'll get it eventually. Okay. I feel like I was the one that was just ready and waiting for Unrailed. If you've been waiting on me, fuck, dude. Let's fucking play. Oh my god. This stream is powered by Ewan Wiggles. Post this wiggle to continue the stream. I've had it since March. He sets his own goals. About a while ago and we just never played it. And you can watch a movie in VR? You can. You can. I'm not going to watch a movie on stream. I'm not much of a movie person. You know, I'd rather be playing games or like talking with people than watching a movie. So if I watch a movie, it's specifically like somebody invited me to watch a movie with them. And I'll be like, yeah, sure. If I do, I'll get in VR if it's a movie I want to pay attention to. If it's a movie I'm like, I don't want to like get distracted and start scrolling Twitter or something. I'll watch it in VR because it gets a lot easier for me to focus on it then. For someone that talks a lot, communication isn't a strong point. Listen here, Ganna. Listen. I got Unreal 2 like launch day. I asked everybody to play it with me that I'd played Unreal 1 with. I don't think this is a me thing. It would be off stream, I mean. Oh yeah. There's people that watch movies. I know people that watch 2 movies a day in VR. Good time sometimes to watch a movie that's just shit. Talk with friends the whole time. You don't get distracted in VR? I do constantly. Launch day, it's still in early access? Unreal 2, huh? I can focus on it easier. If it's trapped in my face in a virtual world. If I'm in VR, I'm not checking my phone. I'm not checking Discord. And it's harder to check Reddit and Twitter. And so I kind of just lock in on whatever I'm doing. Whereas, if I'm, like, at my desktop, I've got 3 monitors going and my attention is, like, fucking constantly moving around all over the place. Popcorn, soda, and movie theater. Damn, if only I had somebody to trade games with. Kyra, you think I'd trade Unrailed with you? That's a, like, 3-hour play session game. That's like trading the 4-star for an SSSR. Like, I'm not trading Unrailed. Kyra, no one likes you, said, Jesus, sis, chill. When I can't nap and I'm just lying there during nap, I just whip out the good old Dune or watch a TV show. Candy, I mean, theater candy. USSR? USSR? Where did that come from? What are we at, 2.6? Oh my god, we still have so much of Blade's Edge to go through. I need a drink. I need another drink. You were talking about trading 4 stars for the USSR. Close. I was talking about trading a 4-star, so like think of Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact. A 4-star character for a SSR character. Like a super, super rare character. Don't ask me. Love the Violet representation here. Violet has a good excuse to not play Unreal 2. She has a pretty good excuse for that. Hi, Skull Harvesters. Thank you for the follow. Is it about time for Icy to pop in? I want to go over holidays. Does she have Parkinson's? No, she just had a baby, sis. Any free movie apps? Not that I know of. Can't believe Ewan went to the airport a day before me, so he didn't have to see me. Shit, you probably went to the same airport. Oh man. Isn't that even more reason to play Unreal 2? No! I mean, she doesn't have time for anything. She already has 4 kids to take care of, and now there's a 5th one. My excuse for everything ATM? Can't even access my full setup ATM? Goodbye. 2 terabyte storage space and extra monitor. For now. Free movie apps in VR. They had a crackdown on the movie stuff. And now it's kind of not cool to talk about it. I know of one, but I actually don't even know how to use it. Sounds like a reason to take a break and play some Unreal 2 with the homies. 5 kids, Jesus. There's only one international airport you. One's a concrete runway with a building. I mean, there's hangars, but you know what I mean. I don't know, I just go to the one airport that's between you and me, Pixel. That's where I go. Notes. Let's talk about some politics. 8 states are pushing for a law to ban chemtrails. Let's not do that. Oh, we're doing it, sis. Let's not. Guys, chemtrails aren't real. There are 8 fucking states that are like, we have to ban the chemtrails. They're not real. Well, great stream. I have somewhere else to be. Hi, love. Hi, Elon, my love. Buy Unreal 2. Buy more diapers for the little shit machines choices. Let's not do that. Let's not. Oh boy. Well, great stream. I have somewhere else to be. See why at. That shouldn't be a problem to ban them. Pray I love you, mommy. We have to ban the chemtrails. They're turning the birds gay. No opposition. Next, you're going to tell me that Santa isn't real. So, Yulin, are you excited for 6 hours of game trailers on Friday? No. It's Thursday. How do you keep fucking this up, Trogdor? What even are chemtrails meant to be? So, chemtrails, according to conspiracy theorists, is those lines you see coming out of planes that are just clouds of chemicals that they are dusting people below with. So they're putting chemicals that like brainwash you, or vaccinate you, or turn you gay, and they're sprinkling them across the world to meet their agenda. What they really are is one of 2 things. One is when a plane flies like that, its engines will condense the water into like a trail of cloud. And so it goes through a very quick like cold, hot, cold, cloud. And you get a trail of cloud behind the plane. Contrail. The other thing it could be, which happens a lot less frequently, is when a plane, for whatever reason, has to unload a lot of their fuel.
I knew you were gonna say this.
Huh?
They don't last that long when they're dumping fuel. They evaporate so quick. You'd rarely see it like a trail behind it.
Oh, I didn't even know it. You don't see it as a trail. The video I saw was like, it looked like it was creating a trail, but like it was a 10-second clip. I'd
They
seen
don't last anywhere near as long as like normal contrails,
right.
which are clouds that don't just go away because the thing just evaporates real quick.
How do you keep fucking this up, Ewan? I love you too, doll. Had to explain how chemtrails aren't real to my ex-druggie, ex-convict aunt, who believes any and all conspiracies she finds. I was gonna say, aren't trails Friday? Nope, they're Thursday. Trails. You don't know if Thursday next week is the 50-day. You need trailers on a diff day? Oh, you're right. No, I don't. I wouldn't need to do it a different day at all. What do you mean? We would do game trailers Thursday, and then we would just go into Super Mario. Well, we would just do game trailers. Granted, this Thursday isn't going to be the long day. Thursday, come trails. Oh, I thought it was the water turning you gay. Contrail, back in the day, those lines got super thick. After they flew by, now they disappear. Water exhaust from jet fuel. Just don't run on water. Wait, they're gonna ban crop dusters? Like the only chemtrail that actually exists? Axia planer. Needed to minor in aeronautics? Would that major in marine biology? Heck. Biggest ecological disaster since the 1930s? Oh my god. Man, the new Mario looks pog. I just don't want to buy a Switch. I wasn't going to. I'm still not going to buy it. People have convinced me to put the Switch 2 on Throne, which I don't know if I'm going to get it. Initially, Kimmy, I was an idiot and put the Switch 1 up on Throne, because that's what somebody suggested. And I was like, wow, what a great deal! The Switch 2 is now on Throne. I enabled crowdfunding, but I'm very scared of crowdfunding. I don't like crowdfunding because it's like, once any amount of money is put into it, I can't cancel it. It's like, it's just stuck there. And like, $500 is a lot. Can't believe you put the Switch 1 on it, I didn't notice. Somebody suggested the Switch 1 with Mario Kart and 3 months of Nintendo Online. They put a very heartfelt message that was like, God, they're right. Anyone seen the Xbox handheld? Next you're gonna say the CIA didn't introduce drugs to urban neighborhoods. BRB gonna put $1 on the Switch too? Oh god. I'm just scared of it getting up to like $200 and then just sitting there for a month or two. I would, I mean, what would really happen is I would finish it out. But like, that's so nerve-wracking. We are at 3 miles. We do not finish with just this video. But we are getting toward the end of Blade's Edge. But yeah, 8 states. They have proposed legislation to ban chemtrails. They've not listed any punishments, they've just said, you know, chemtrails are illegal. Some of the states included are Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee. I didn't catch the other ones, but you know the ones. Well, it's stuck there now. Oh, God. You know, you're going to talk about the bad stuff happening in California? Nope. I was not going to talk about the riots. I did have some California news. I learned recently that there is a proposition for a 51st state. Hi, Joe.
Is it Canada?
Nope. Different 51st state. there is a proposition for the state of Jefferson, which would be the top of California and the lower half of Oregon. And the reason for this is, there's a shit ton of people. I think 60 million people. Oh, they're trying that again? Yes. There's 60 million people that live on the West Coast. You've got 50 million in California, then you've got 10 million between Seattle and Portland. You then just have this huge fucking chunk of Oregon and Northern California where nobody lives. Like, the biggest town in this area is 280,000, and like the total population doesn't even get over 1 million, but it's a massive area. It's called like the Great Basin of the United States. Hi, Kyle. And the reason people want this to be the 51st state, well, so the reason they want a state there, Cairo, is because the area here is so weird. There's still 1 million people there. There's still enough people there, but they are very much like second thought. Like, there isn't a single bit of California legislation that gives a shit about them, because it's all concerning Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, San Diego, the big areas, right? But then, like, the people in North California feel very underrepresented, and, like, they can't get anything done that they need. Same thing with the lower half of Oregon. Everything legislation-wise is about Portland. And they're like, we kind of need some stuff here, too, and it's just like, well, who fucking cares? Sounds like how DC wants to be its own state, since it's so diff. Very much so. The reason you've got this big area, I watched like a 10-minute documentary on it, is because when you had the gold rush, people had the Oregon Trail that took them to Portland, and then they had the railway that took them to Sacramento, San Francisco. So they kind of just forked. You know, over years and years, you went to one of these two areas, and just the space in the middle was just completely ignored. It's very mountainous, and the beaches aren't super, super nice. And so, like, getting to this middle area, it's just kind of isolated transportation-wise. There's a lot of, like I said, mountainous areas. There's not a lot of flat land to build cities. There's not a lot of rivers to, like, have boats come up for transportation. It's just, like, kind of a no man's land. But there's still, like, 1 million people there. And they kind of want this 51st state because they're like, we just feel so cut off. They want to turn people gay. They just need to show people hang on. Xbox handheld will be pricey, but honestly, you can access Steam, so the ones that don't know what C is, California Dreamin', hi hi, hoi hoi. So Steam console, oh, they're trying that again. Link to Throne Doko. I can't provide a link, Kiark, because it's got lewd stuff on it. Well, it doesn't have any lewd stuff on it right now. However, it's pretty easy to find. If you went to Throne and guessed my name, you'd probably find it. Yeah, that always happens. They keep wanting to split California into 3 states. Social. Ah, yes, please include the west half of Washington. Morning, Mr. Lin. How goes the walkies today? Also, where in Azeroth are we today? This is Blades Edge Mountains. East Washington wants nothing to do with it. So if nobody lives there, why would it be another state? I'd at least check it out. It sounds like how DC wants to be its own state since it's so different. California needs to calm down. They'll be drifting out to sea eventually. /S. Fair enough, I do wish there was more competition. Isn't that the whole point of DC? That it's not a state? Western Washington completely leads legislation in Washington State, and it sucks. They want to break off, but there's, like, nothing there. They're going to have no exports, tourism, or anything. Sounds like people talking about my state, LOL. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, we've got 50 states. I don't think people are too keen to break up that nice even number. It would probably be better. Right? It would probably be good if It was, but I mean, honestly, I'm the type of person that says like, fuck all state boundaries. I hate having all these different state laws across everything. Granted, I understand that that's, you know, it's very easy to say we shouldn't have state laws. It should all be federal, one set of rules, and then like it's just really different across places. Make 60 states. It sounds like people talking about my state. They hate that Cali is always Democratic because of LA population. They keep wanting to split California up. So weakness the Electoral College. The other half would be very Republican. That too. I agree, but I'm not at all for the Switch 2. Hang on. What am I holding? D's? You go to through and just search Yulin, you'll find it. Thank you. A pink outfit isn't lewd, femboy. Yeah, that's why I said there's not really much lewd stuff there now. No, the Switch 2 doesn't sound great. Like, the update from DS to DS Lite was pretty big. And not like $400. I thought USA had 51 states, to be honest. Make 60 states. We've got 50. We've got a few areas that probably should be states. Washington, D.C., Jefferson City, California, and maybe Texas could be broken up. Puerto Rico. Your parents are home? You can unhide the lewd stuff on your throne? Well, here's the thing, Trogdor. You order it now, and then it shows up in a week when they're back. How does that work? If I got it same day, sure. That's almost never how it goes. Stuff on Throne is weird. Sometimes it's like, this showed up in one day, and it's like, damn. And then sometimes, well, I have one thing that is literally not shown up yet. It was ordered like 2 months ago. 3.4. We're coming to the end. Please give us a good video. So no more lewd things to order SMH? For a while. I kind of just like... I don't know, I kind of want to just build some time where they've been here for a while, and then maybe have lewd stuff coming again. I don't want to be like, hey, we're back, and then, you know, they've been here for a week, and, here's a 28-inch dildo, right? I don't know. Chanting hoth, 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 hoth. You're mean. Good job, Haxie. How far did you go, Haxie? Was that 4?
Just shy of 4.
Good job. Come on, Star Wars. What is it you were waiting on? Should have had the 39-incher. The 39-incher was boring. I don't want that one. The 28-incher is like a tentacle. It looks cooler. Watch it go straight into Netherstorm. Why y'all trying to expose this pink boy to the Moby Huge? We will never get a Moby Huge. Elon does like his tentacles. I do. Tentacles are nice. They just want to hug you. They just want to hug you really tightly and deeply. Are you dreaming of fish with a 28-incher? Dreaming of fish, huh? I don't know about that one. You don't want the Moby Huge Mobile? Shame? Absolutely not. True, from what I've heard and read, the game key cards are something I'm not fond of. Basically, everything is digital, mostly available in the eShop. Then having to verify every 7 days to play Switch games on Switch 2 is silly. Where would you keep the Moby Huge anyway? I wouldn't have a place to keep it. That's why I don't want it. But maybe I'm just lazy. Although your normal height probably wouldn't be as funny as Charlie riding it. How tall is Charlie? I think I'm a little short. I think average is like 5'10". Inside? Hang on. Yeah, apparently they count as carts. You can sell them. But still that thought doesn't sound right. Hi, Keo. Where the fuck are we walking? Oh, we're walking to Gruul's lair. Charlie is 5'6"? Thought he was closer to my height now. I knew he was short. But, like, short compared to average, not like... Well, not like Hobbit short. Hiding the Moby Huge on your person. Oh, speaking of tentacles. I linked some of my friends to Space Fish while they were streaming art last night. They loved her voice and thought their model was gorgeous. It's all weird and not appealing in my opinion. Nah, he a shorty. You're not short? Cause I'm not short. Who is Charlie? Charlie is moist critical. Keo is cute. He's 7 inches taller than me. He ain't that short. On in, same diff. No proof. I don't know, Keo. I think I've seen a lot of evidence to the contrary. I think you're fighting a losing battle here. Everyone thinks so. Proof. I'm like really hoping we don't get something like fucking Hoth. I'm really hoping. There's a few Star Wars videos that'd be okay. A lot of the starter ones like Ord Mantell, Hutta, Tython, Korriban, those would not be bad videos. No proof has been presented to the courtroom. Move to dismiss all charges of me being cute. Motion rejected. Yeah, I don't understand it. The only reason they want to change it because cards will make more money. Their wear and tear. It'll be cheaper to make and ship. Drinking chocolate milk tastes so better knowing Yulin can't get any. What the fuck, Trog? Hoth, 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 Hoth. No! Do you need any help getting something off the top shelf? Not meant to be mean-spirited, just being silly. Yes, but on your person looks better in legalese. Your Honor, my client was simply hiding it on his person. From what I've gathered, I'm trying to get rid of physical copies and go full digital. Hoth, Prage, we're not getting Hoth. We're absolutely not getting Hoth. If we get Hoth, I'm just gonna end there. I'll end at 3.7. If we actually hit Hoth, I'm just gonna be like, nope, fuck this. I'll end it right now. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. You don't want Hoth. That's cheating. It's my rules. Hi, Icy Fire. Hi, Cutie Pie, Toxic Streamer. And don't you ever forget it. Alright. Icy Fire's day. Noodles, my rules. Go crash your planes, Noodles. Adjusted for inflation. Donald Duck Day. International Dark and Stormy Day. National Earl Day. National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. Ooh, I think that's the one you were talking about, Trogdor. World APS Day. Writers' Rights Day. Yeah, I guess I'm going with the pie. I think that's the best holiday today. Toxic Streamer, my rules. Freya, sweetie hug. No ending, only edging. Adjusted for inflation, I did, I'm done. Oh, you are? Good job today, Noodles. Wow. Yeah, it's dumb as fuck. Because if you don't have internet or bad internet, the Dark and Stormy is a good cocktail, Cairo way. Toxic Streamer. Do you really think you're cool enough for that? I skipped a holiday. I'm waiting for Trogdor to comment on it. I feel like they're forgetting who their demographic is, lol. Hi, Cairo Icy. I'm shocked I didn't get hungover. You were fucked up last night, Noodles. What do you mean? I just read out the holidays, Trogdor. And I was like, oh yeah, the best one was the Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. That was the one you're talking about. What do you think I was talking about? I think you were talking about the fucking Sex Day. National Sex Day. As an actual holiday listed today. You mean their demographic isn't the exact same as the top of the line phone? Shocker. Yeah, and ayo, Sex Day? Jack hug. Elon, can we celebrate a holiday today? Yeah, which one did you have in mind, Joe? National Sex Day. I'll celebrate by luring someone into a movie world and immediately sleeping before anything happens. See, that's a holiday you can't hate on. Population crisis, National Sex Day exists. Well, if it's National Day, it would be rude not to. Oh, just that one, you know. Alright, guys. Nap is canceled today. No nap. We're actually just gonna have a fucking orgy today. Make sure you have your SPS and your toggles ready. Gah. Blah. Oh yes, willing victim here. I'll get my FPT charged. Oh, being Swedish today? That's a Swedish thing, Violet? I would have thought that's more of a Czech thing. No, it's not orgy day, SMH. User in your channel has left the server. Is it really an orgy if you're the only one getting used to? Okay, alright. Most orgies in the world per capita? I don't know if I believe that, Violet. Cause the Czech Republic is the one that like constantly puts out the videos about it. We're at 3.8. We're at 3.8 and we're not there yet. We regularly make fun of the Swedes in the server I'm part of? Really? Huh. I would not have expected it to be Sweden. That's funny. Every kid in line for Yulin. National Train Day is May 10th. God, Trogdor, that's a fucking kink. The horns in the song keep making me think Godzilla about to show up. I'll get back in line. 3.8. You know what I would love? No, I wouldn't. I was gonna say I'd like Golden Saucer. Because I don't remember the last time we got that one. But I think Golden Saucer would actually be too short. Line just a circle. Pat Grianne. Uh-oh. I've lost them. I think I see the puppy up there still. They've moved a little bit, so they're not as visible. I think Haxie is cleaning off after their walk. There's a line. Why don't we just bust in like the Kool-Aid guy? Oh my god, Freya. You know we're talking about, like, running a train on me. And, like, and sex and stuff, right? And Freya's just out here like, I wait for nobody. I just take what I want. Damn, Freya. I mean... hell yeah. I didn't hear no for today's holiday. Goddamn right. Elon, can I make you sip my potion I drank last night? Fuck no. One, I'd have to go get the stuff for it. Puppy? Freya, rude. Hi, Kenwolf. Thank you for the follow. Freya be like beggable. Elon loves it. She knows me so well. No, I just make you drink mine? How are you getting it to me? I didn't finish it even. Freya the train conductor. Noodles, you were fucked. We got like through Victory of Round, and you were just sitting. You're just like, I can't. I gotta be done. Nope. I can't play no more. And then we go into the next round, and you were just standing still. You were just like lean, and you just had your hands up on the wall, just like, oh. And you just stood there. Next round, you were locked in. You were in the final 3. I think you made it to the final 2 and then you got taken out. But it was like, oh shit, she's popping off when she's drunk. She's ascended. Next round, you were crumpled. You were done. Yeah, I got super dizzy. Noodles got fucked, rip Noodles. Noodles has been having fun making these concoctions. Drunken Noodle style. They literally, like, glow neon green. Locked into crumple timeline, couldn't be me. I wish I got fucked. I just get fucked up. Blades Edge Mountain. That's that. That sounds cool as fuck. Noodles, what was the ingredients? What was your actual concoction? Holy shit! Wow. You guys were calling for Hoth, and I was like, I hope we get one of the small Star Wars videos. Like Hutta. And we got Hutta. Okay. We live in a simulation. 240 videos to choose from, and it picks one of the 5. Well, today is the day for it. We got Star Wars Cry. I have a video on X I can link you later if you want to see the cores. I want to hear the ingredients. I want you to tell us what you put in it. Hi, Archangel. 555. God damn. What does that say? Blitzkrieg General. Hi. It was a cherry limeberry buzzball, a margarita big sips, an apple beatbox, and a cherry lime Sprite. Gah. So 15, 16, 11, and Sprite. You're crazy for that, Noodles. You're wild for that. Jeebus. I did a double take reading your name. I also did. Incredible. Nice. I chugged half the pitcher in the first 30 minutes. Why? Why would you chug it? Well, I started vibing. Can I get that in English, please, Tasty? Oh my god. How long was Hutta? This was like 39 minutes, right? 38 minutes. What a nice video. Vibing, vomiting, that would be me. I know what Sprite is, so I'm good there with that mix. Freya, I don't know if you've heard. I actually found a drink that I like. Micaiah got me onto Red's Hard Apple Ale. And I've been getting drunk with that. I've gotten drunk with it twice. Just give me a whiskey on the rocks. Dun 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 dun. Don't stop. I need to listen to that song again. I like my whiskey neat. So like 2 little balls of booze and a juice box of booze. My brain went, how is this allowed? Went, checked their creation date, made literally today. I don't think that'd be necessarily bannable. I mean, clit is, you know, a little spicy, but... But Rocks is nice too. You should try Magners. I don't want to try anything, Freya. I have been trying alcoholic drinks for like 6 years to find something I like, and most of the time I don't like it and pour it down the sink. I have finally found one thing, and it's like, I don't need to try anything else. I can just drink something finally. So what holiday one for you? The pie. Sex is fine. Sex day, yippee. Magners is hard cider. I haven't had cider yet. Balls of booze? How are you getting balls? They make them. Think like a Christmas ornament. I'll give you a pie, alright, but smaller? Okay, buddy. I need something that is sweet and not super alcoholic. I've tried something sweet. I don't taste the sweetness in drinks. What do you mean they make them? Magners. Nealon, try my potion. It's the quenchiest. Fuck no. What even is this? What's a story I have for you guys? Alright. Let's talk about something a little dark. Something, kind of tragic. This should be the last bad news for the day. A YouTube streamer was killed. Live on stream. This might be the first time this has happened that somebody, like, literally just dies like this on stream. But this YouTube streamer... Holy fucking shit. They're not going to like IPAs, Lamau. My dad loves IPAs. His name was Finny the Legend. He streamed on YouTube. Don't really know what his content was about. But apparently this other YouTube streamer named, Sin City Family used to appear on his channel a lot. They did streams together. And then they, he's gonna be legendary now. They started not getting along a year ago. And, they've been feuding for a year. And, I guess it came up to, you know, Sin City Family being like, come to Las Vegas and I'll shoot you. And, Finny the Legend went to Las Vegas. Just started streaming there. And while he was there, Sin City came up and found him through stream sniping and just shot him. There's like 100 people around. Like, everybody's just like, oh shit. This is just a murder in front of, like, 100 witnesses. Shot him. Shot the girl he was with. Stream sniped, literally. I don't know if it was his wife or a girlfriend, but he just gunned him down both there. He has been apprehended. There have been deaths related to stream, right? You know, I remember a couple years ago there was the one Russian streamer who he locked his girlfriend in on the balcony outside of their apartment during a blizzard. Typical Sin City behavior. Hi, Riddle. But this was like, you see the guy come up, you see him pull the gun, the guy who died, he moves off stream. But then you see, you know, Sin City just start blasting. And, yeah, 2 deaths. I'll get Yulin to drink IPAs. Oh no, Brace. My father fucking loves IPAs. To an annoying level. I actually have an IPA story. Holy fucking shit. I do, but they're like special made stuffs, but cheap. Wasn't there a Facebook live stream of a killing? If there is, I don't remember it. They sound interesting. Kinda wish I could try them. Stream snipe literally. Typical Sin City behavior. Hi, Yulin, my backdoor city hamburger. IPA is too bitter for me. My father fucking loves IPAs. To the point that, like, he's annoying with them. And so, like, we were literally visiting my cousins in California one time. And, I brought my Switch, and we're playing Jackbox. We're literally playing Quiplash. And, like, one of the answers was about IPAs. And we're just like, yeah, that's Yulin's dad. Nobody picked that answer. And he's like, what? How did you guys know it was me? And we're like, dude, nobody gives a shit about IPAs except for you. That was such a specific thing. Of course it was fucking you. What are you talking about? The Wolf Mother. Pretty sure there was a Twitch stream where someone was goofing around with a handgun. There was a death on stream. Beer's just gross. Hi, dot. Let's look it up. Somebody Google, like, deaths on streams. Actually, I do remember, like, a Facebook stream a couple years ago where a kid, I want to say they hung themselves. But it was like a cyberbullying thing where this kid, you know, he went live and killed himself. I don't think he was, like, a big content creator, though. It wasn't, like, you know, thousands of viewers. I like high-quality IPA once in a while, but most IPAs are just bitter piss. I've had it. I like isopropyl alcohol too. Isopropyl. Personally, I enjoy Elise Blue. That's so good. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Mizuki. Oh, hi, Mizuki. I almost missed you there. Mizuki, you're coming in when we're talking about dark topics. A streamer on YouTube was shot while live streaming. Fair. Might have a pint just to sip on. I'm not up for whiskey or a mixed drink though. My ex-husband fed my vegan daughter McDonald's chicken nuggets behind my back. Now she keeps demanding meat. What the fuck, Trogdor? Hi, Riddle. Hi, Trogdor. Hi, Mizuki. You can't drink that, goob. That's okay with me. I sleep to it in VR. Hi, Noodle. You need ethanol if you want to drink it, Pixel? God. Why am I so tired today? Because I walked the dog this morning, that's why. Cairo, I was talking about the games earlier. I am so mad at you for the two things in Probability Labs. Cairo had it fucking out for me when we were playing games. We're playing Probability Labs. Cairo gets a gun, just starts shooting me. Just like he gets a gun, looks around the room, sees me. Hi, honey. And just starts blasting. There's another time where he gets like a fucking rocket launcher or something. And he's like, hey, Euland. And I'm like, what? Or I'm like, that's me. And then I just blow up and die. And it's like, man, what the fuck with this guy? What did I do to him? We play Gigas. Cairo gets the raid boss. He wins. He gets his little hammer and he just literally crushes me with it. It's like, I fucking hate this guy. Didn't know you knew the yo-yo trick? You've never seen a guy become voluntarily blind? Honestly, would rather just a pint of LLB. Or I'd get a mixed drink. I just don't see the enjoyment in beer. Hi, Huntera. Hi, honey. I remember on Prob Labs, I got a grenade launcher and just wiped all the tiles. Yeah, Hunt. Oh, he did the rocket thing to me too, lol. Yeah, that was a targeted mallet. Elon forgot he bullied Cairo. When? When do I bully Cairo? Blow up? Hi, Lego. True. Hi, Hobbits. Apparently LLB isn't a thing in other countries. I don't know. Riddle. Hoi hoi. I can't remember a single time in the last week that I've bullied Cairo. I'm so nice to him. Literally everyone else is kicking the shit out of him and bullying him, and I'm standing up for him. You know, like, Cairo will throw out some unhinged opinion, and everybody's like, shut the fuck up, idiot. You're dumb. Your opinion is dumb. Stop talking. We hate you. We hate you. And I'm like, everyone, please. I think you're going in too hard on Cairo. You know, he was just trying to be funny. And, you know, he has feelings too, and we should be a little nicer to him. Hi, Gail. Chat beat up the streamer. I'm oblivious, and even I see it. Now, hang on. Alan, do you know what LLB is? Nope. No clue. Trump's speech. I never bully Cairo. Hi, Gail, the legend. I don't bully people. Riddle doesn't exist. Elon would literally start the hate. What do you mean? It's a think here first. I'm hearing of it though. Unless it's something completely different, because they're here it's a Bachelor of Laws. There it is, Gale thing. And all this after Eland instigates it. What do you mean? LLB is a drink? I assumed it was a drink, I just have no idea what the acronym is. Guys, this planet fucking sucks. This entire thing looks like a fart cloud. Oh, that's a thing here as well. Drink lemon, lime, and bitters? Oh, it's Hutta. We have them here. It is Hutta. It does suck. Let me go to my workout before nomming. Mostly sold by Bundaberg, though. It does suck. Yeah, that sounds like Star Wars. It's lemonade, lime, cordial, bitters of Freya. Some people call this planet home, Yu. Yeah. They live in a fart cloud. Hi, Kiyomi. Bitters is a thing. The good news. I now don't have to worry about getting sick or falling in VR. I can actually use mine again. When I have time. When she has time, she says. It's the planet of the giant slug people. Of course it fucking sucks. 9 miles a day. No. It'll be 5.5 about. A fart what? It's a fart cloud. Look at the air. Look at how gross this air is. Your air should not look like this. A perfect place for me. Happy Knuckles dragging around. No, Riddle. No. You don't want to live here. This place is gross. You want to live in Tython. Maybe Alderaan. Long before it blows up. Chibi walking when? LA air quality? Literal LA air quality. You want to live in Hoth? I would be okay with Hoth. I'd rather live in Alderaan. Alderaan is really nice. Alderaan is like snowy mountains, but not like literal Antarctic negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit weather. Alderaan is like, oh, there's snow. But like, you know, just light the fireplace in your log cabin. Fuck Hoth with a rusty brush. I'd recommend you try it though. I would take Hoth over some places, Violet. Like, I'd take Hoth over Hutta. I don't think I'd take it over Korriban. I might take it over Ord Mantell, just because Ord Mantell is in a fucking civil war, and that's pretty scary. Tython's nice. I'd take Tython over Hoth. I would take Nar Shaddaa, Coruscant, or Corellia, the city planets, over Hoth. I would love a city planet. Taris? I would live in Hoth over Taris. Oh my god, Taris fucking sucks. Bel Salvis? Sucks. I wouldn't want to live there. That's got the whole Civil War problem. Tatooine? I'm taking Hoth over Tatooine. Korriban? Not even once. You know, you're right. I'd take Hoth over Korriban. Korriban is like hot and arid. It's also just cursed and evil. So never mind on Korriban. I'm going to Naboo. Naboo wouldn't be bad. I read the Egg Poi Piglin again. It gets me every time. Well, one requires being in LA, and I can't recommend that. Yeah, Curse. Darth Bane will come yell at you in your sleep, Gek. There's Hoth. There's Alderaan. What else is there? Bel Salvis. Would suck to live in Bel Salvis. I mean, that's literally a prison planet. The actual, like, climate seems kind of nice, but man, I don't want to live in the prison planet. Ilum, I mean, that's basically the same as Hoth. Corellia. If it wasn't for the Civil War, it'd be nice. I'd love to visit Coruscant on the stipulation that I get a fail-proof jetpack repulsor pack, because me no likey heights falling. Most of the time, Kyle, you're not gonna know that you are high up. Like, most of the time, you don't see the sky. Star Wars Australia. I grew up in Bakersfield, so I'd like to avoid LA, but I'll try LLB. Ilum fucking dead, got a giant laser in it. Mandalore, yes or no? I'm unfamiliar with Mandalore. That wasn't one of the zones in Star Wars The Old Republic, so I don't know how it goes. Glass or pre-glassing, Lamau? Mandalore's mentioned a lot in The Old Republic. But, like, you don't go there. Well, you don't go there in base Star Wars The Old Republic. I don't know if you go there in one of the 4 expansions. It's like a big empty rock and one big city. How big is the city? Because 3 of the planets, Corellia, Coruscant, and Nar Shaddaa, the entire planet is a city. I don't know what a Bakersfield is, but sounds like a plan. Yuba Linda, you need to go to Mustafar. I don't want to go to Mustafar. Probably the worst place to go. Not specified. Yulin will get eaten by a dragon. Hi, Global Doko. Wasn't Mandalore like 95% inhospitable? What is livable is all just one giant dome city. Giant desert. I don't know what X-Pack I stopped at. I've never played any of the expansions on Terra. What about Camino? Fuck you. That's what about Camino, Joe. I do not want to live on the ocean planet. That is my fucking fear. What you mean? Joe, my fear is drowning. I'm not going to Waterworld. Fuck you. Why would you want to live there? Pre-flood Camino? Yeah, same. Wasn't Dagobah world in Star Wars? Yes. It's the butt swamp, I think. I'd live there for the constant rain. Realistically, if you just lived on one of the platforms, just in a city, just, you know, basically like you've got your apartment in your city to wander around, but that's it, I'd be okay with that. I'd probably be scared. I'd probably be anxious and get over it in a week or 2. I would much rather live in like Coruscant or Nar Shaddaa, where it's just like you've got your apartment and you just stay there. I live exactly my life now, just with Star Wars technology. I agree with Elon. Fuck Camino. Swamp. Oh, sounds like my state. The ocean part? LL Yoda Swamp. But I live in Scotland and it rains all the time, so it's the same. My parents are going to Scotland in a year? I think they said late 2026 they're going on a trip there. Dagobah's where Yoda lived. People make fun of me for living in a desert. To be a clone, but Eland. It'd be a nice pun, because Camino sounds like Spanish word for walking. That's a stretch. I live in the Midwest now. Being a clone would suck. Hi, Joe. Hi. Where I would be happiest is Coruscant and Nar Shaddaa. Just living in a city, that means good internet. That means good delivery. That means good services readily available. Hi, Logitech. Coruscant or Nar Shaddaa would be nice. If I want weather, Alderaan would be neat. I like the snow, I like the mountains. I could handle some of the other places I mentioned. I could handle Camino, but I don't think I'd like it. Even though it would effectively be exactly the same as Coruscant and Nar Shaddaa. Elon will hate it if we are his friends in Star Wars. We will drag his ass out to advertise. Hell no. Oh, the emo part, that's cool. Bold of you to assume SW has Wi-Fi? Star Wars has Wi-Fi? Don't they have internet? Well, they've got the HoloNet. Not that many people in a city. Think of the bandwidth issue? Hi, Joe. Bro, I'd be such a smuggler. I think when you have that big of a city, you've just got more and more cables. I think the internet would be pretty fucking great there. It'd all be connected to itself because it's like you're at a hub. I think they've got something called the extranet or something. I would, you guys know exactly what I would be doing if I lived in Star Wars. I would get body modifications. I'd work at a fucking club. Be a dancer, just a whore. Maybe those commander guys, I just want to blast shit. The HoloNet, also spelled HoloNet, was a galactic communications grid that was developed, used, and maintained by the Galactic Republic and later by the Galactic Empire. Yeah, Yelin, we know, don't worry. You would find the tentacle monsters? Well, that answers that. I would specifically, Gana, I would specifically look for clubs that's like, hey, wanna see our talents get fucking destroyed by like a tentacle pot or this fucking monster? Like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What about Felucia? I don't know anything about Felucia. Goth mommy but fair. Neon will be drag out to adventure. Just say no. Tentacle pot? Oh, you have that fetish. Oh, absolutely, Hobbit. To Felucia. Coruscant BDSM Club offering the Sarlacc experience. Goth mommy, huh? Genres are close. You know what was really funny, Hobbit? We were talking about vice and violence yesterday, and like literally when we were talking about it, they had posted a new thing. Mega Flora planet? Hell no. Felucia is a jungle planet? That sounds like the worst place to go. One is more superior. Elon getting rammed by Baba Snail like entail. No Gillet. Sorry, Elon. You would find a club that what? I didn't understand what you said. I would find a club that offers... think like donkey show experiences, but it's Star Wars, so instead of donkey shows, it's like, you know, tentacles. Stuff like that. Emo agreed. Isn't Felucia like a mushroom jungle planet? Maybe. Is that the planet where Ayla Secura got shot up? Bantha show? I hate this stream. He wants to be the MC in a tentacle hentai? The main character? I don't know about the main character. Maybe one of the side girls? It wouldn't be a donkey show. It'd be a Bantha show or Nerf show. Well, it wouldn't be a Bantha show. It'd specifically be a tentacle show, but... hey, you like what you like? Thanks for dumbing it down for me. I needed to look up donkey show! Oh god, Gana. Obviously, you know about, like, the donkey shows that everybody knows about, right? Half a chat just being like, what the fuck is a donkey show? Huh? Oh, God. We're at 5 miles. I don't know, Elon. I don't know many creatures in the Star Wars universe that has tentacles. You don't need to... I don't know any. I'm not saying any creature specifically. I'm just saying... I don't want to be like the tentacle pot show. I'm literally just saying, let's do tentacles. I'm not naming a specific creature. Think of it this way, Kyle. How many animals are there on planet Earth? There's literally billions. There's literally millions, right? How much more fauna, types of animals, do you think there are in the universe of Star Wars? An exponentially larger number. You are not limited to only the things they have named in Star Wars lore and media, right? Let's say they've listed like 200 things. There's more than that. Conceptually, there's more than that. You ready for the hot take? Country is just acoustic emo music. Donkey sex. That I can agree with, LOL. They are both about sad people and their love songs. You don't want to be trained by Java Snail and Being Watch? What is Java Snail? Granted, I prefer death heavy metal. How close are we to done? I think we go into this factory, and then we've got the last fortress section. Jabba the Hutt. Oh, those are just huts. I mean, maybe. That doesn't sound bad, Riddle. Wear the cute slave outfit, the chain and collar, and you know, do that at a club. I wouldn't want to be. I want to sneeze. I was not even close to muting. I wouldn't want to be like an actual slave, right? I wouldn't want to be like, they starve me, I'm on the collar 16 hours a day, then they put me in a kennel, and that's every day. That fucking sucks. But you know, like, being the eye candy of a club, that sounds fun. My brain's thinking this boy wants the universe of Star Wars to birth forth the tentacle pleasure monster, just so he can get F by it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot who I was talking to him now. See, you're thinking in a small way, Kyle. Star Wars is like, it can be anything. It's just the setting, and you can insert anything there. I think if you're like, I want to be in Star Wars, I'd be a Jedi. You're fucking boring. There's so much potential for Star Wars. And it's like, all you did was pick the main character from the movies? That's lame. There's not even that many Jedi. You ever got like main character syndrome where you're like, oh yes, I'd be one of 500 elite warriors in a massive universe of trillions of individuals. I think being a smuggler is like a step up. Being a soldier like a clone trooper, a step up. But come on. Think about like all the things that are in Star Wars that you could do. You could be like, think of a sport that's in Star Wars. Think of like music in Star Wars. You like music here? Think about being a musician in Star Wars and getting to travel literally planet to planet and touring like that. That sounds like fucking cool. And you're just like, give me the lightsaber. Yeah, that's boring. Bless X. I don't mind the heavy stuff. I need some mellow shit to level down. Can't have a full song of metal, Freya. That's it. That's the sneeze. I don't think it's anything special. Yulin just wants to be a sex slave. Bless you, bless you. Aren't you already eye candy? Yeah, but like being tentacle eye candy sounds awesome. Melodic metal is a good segue. Any recommendations? I'd be a gunk droid. Simply become a serial killer. I mean, I guess that's an option. I wouldn't want to be a Jedi. I'd rather be a droid engineer specialist. Bounty hunter. See, that sounds cool, Kyle. You like technological shit? You like building droids? That's a fucking whole career in Star Wars. If I'm a Force user, I'll be a drifter. I just want to collect datacrons. Now this is pod racing. You said the sneeze was like loud and deafening? No, I didn't. I said my grandma's sneeze is like a cannon. I said mine can be like that, but I mute it. In high school, I had really bad allergies, right? And so if I sneezed, I'd get a bunch of snot coming out my nose. That doesn't make you cool in high school. And so I did everything I could to like plug my nose. I would literally hold my nose shut, which is really bad for your sinuses. But I would do that. And so now I'm at a point where like, I try not to do that. I've tried unlearning that. I'm kind of between cannon sneezes and literally stopping sneezes. And so they're kind of small. So you're telling me to be a slave owner in Star Wars, then just go find a lightsaber. Well, melodic may be too close to heavy metal. Maybe bands like Lacuna Coil would be a nice start. Dylan wants a Slave Leia cosplay? True! I'd love to be able to build my own badass buddy. Epica Nightwish. Dylan whimpers is loud and cute. Oh god. I sneeze like the big bad wolf blowing down 3 houses. Edge the sneezes, huh? Like a modified commando droid or a B1 droid. That was me all throughout school. See, now, Kyle, you're falling back into it. Why are you making a commando droid or a B1 droid? Like, you've already gone straight to military. But you're not military IRL. Why don't you make, like, droids that are good for gardening? Droids that are good for cooking? Why has it gotta be a commando droid? That was me all throughout school. Yeah, you could always rock it. Stop suggesting that. Whoa, slow down. Damn, I bet they would be, though. Elon, hear me out. Make HK-37 sex droid. You could make sex droids. Exactly. I'm listening, Noodles. Space Trucker? I mean, so there's Smuggler, but then there's also just Space Trucker, right? Space Trucker doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I'd like to keep my life. Commando droid that's repurposed for gardening. Why does it repurpose? Just make a gardening droid. I mean, be a pilot. You could just be a pilot. Within temptation. Why have a sex droid when you can have a Yulin? Okay. Meatbag. You get to go to random planets everywhere. Space Trucker sounds good. That sounds like a legit career. That sounds like, you know, it'd be interesting. I can't imagine trucking rights in Star Wars being that much better than trucking rights in the world now. Right? You know, trucking business is a very predatory business and it involves a lot of debt, a lot of price gouging. I imagine Star Wars would be much the same. But, like, I don't know. If you just enjoy vibing, listening to your playlist of 5,000 songs and just cruising, being away from people, space trucking would be an awesome job. That's not cool, bro. Oh, okay. I'll stop there. Thanks, I'll look at them tomorrow. That being said, HQ is my favorite character in the games. Well, I'm aware I almost did it. Right? I just want their Spotify and add the top 5 songs for each of them. Hi, lovely. I'd be a Cowboy Bebop trucker, not gonna lie. Dude, the Cowboy Bebop episode about space trucking went so hard. 5,000 songs. Chances of being hit by pirates is much higher as a space trucker. Is it that much higher? Space is pretty big and empty. I feel like space trucking wouldn't be a career unless it had, like, you know, unless it had a low chance of, you know, pirates, right? Like, there'd be a chance, sure. But I feel like the vast majority of it would be like, you're not getting hit by pirates. Also, well, commando droids are already fucking cool. B1 droids are probably one of the most common droid models. Post-Clone Wars, so finding spare parts would be easy. Now recycle a murder bot to be a farmer droid, but don't change its voice module. Hi, Frey, BRB, adding slave Leia outfit to throne. Hi. Hello, check. Even if space trucking is automated by dumb AI. Here's the thing, Kyle. Think of, like, how much you would want to do the real-world equivalent, right? Do you really have much desire to be in the military and, like, building drones, building planes, to be an engineer for that sort of thing? Or do you find the robots kind of cool? There's a little disconnect in my eyes of being like, I want to make commando shoot people droids in Star Wars, but I don't want to do that IRL. Oig. We're at 5.5. I think we're going to be 5.6 when we finish. Oh my god, I will be a hunter in Star Wars. Oh, actually, we're just going to be 5.5. 5.6, short day. Was kind of short day. Mandalore. I wouldn't be working in the military. I'd be repairing military surplus for my own needs. But I get your meaning. You're really going to add salted caramel to water? I'm gonna try it. I mean, I'm not gonna add the whole bottle all at once, right? I can try a few things. I guess I just like humanoid droids. I'll probably try the cherry one first. Wow. We got High Mountain after that. I'm glad we did not get this one after the first video. Oh, my legs feel like jello. Okay. Move this here, move this here. I open this. All of the streams I was watching earlier have gone somewhere else. Okay, good. Person I want to raid is live today. They're playing Persona 5 Royal, but that's not for a while. We're not ending anywhere anytime soon. I just like humanoid droids. After the last few short days, I was kind of hoping for a long one. We've had long ones recently. I actually would like to be a bounty hunter or a Mandalorian. Forgot about those options. But Gran, steal the show. Also, what's your distance at? Everyone just got my question answered. Gran, hi, I'm going to come rub your legs. Look at your cute outfit. Gran exists. You gotta walk the dog every day? Every day. I'm gonna try and do it before stream every day. But, you know, if I don't wake up, then it's gotta happen after. Generally, how dogs work? No, Elon, I know you're in pure agony. I'll just drop what I'm doing and come massage them. Oh my goodness. BBS. Getting gremlins down for nap time. Bye-bye. Not ending time soon. Gets tired the moment he sits down. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's update our title. Let's close that. Done already? What the? See, you guys say I bully Cairo, and then he says stuff like this, which I've told him I don't like it when you say this, and he goes and says it every day anyway. Done. I know, right? You guys are mean. You guys are bullies. Avatars. You guys wait there. I can go behind this pillar over here. Time just flies when I get to spend time with you. What can I say? I said you bullied him, not that he didn't deserve it. Grian show. It is the Grian show right now. Need to flip my trackers. Ugh. I actually fell asleep in VR super late last night after games. I don't think I was asleep for that long. But we went to like this basement world. And when I woke up, it was just Hobbit, Cairo, and I. And I was like, oh, I gotta get out. My stuff's gotta be charged for tomorrow. And so I drew my XO Moogle Pom Pom. Cairo was awake, so he said goodbye. But I definitely almost fell asleep in VR last night. Sorry, Cairo, ADHD brain can only get you so far. Oh, if you told him I can defend... Oh, if you told him I can't defend him. Oh, so it's okay for you to always call people out, but when we call you out, Sorry, Cairo, Grand Show, Flower. They are gone. Some people just aren't cut out for show business. Cairo, what's wild is I'm like not hungover any. Welcome back, Ryan and Elin. Crazy to me. You looked fucking posted. Noodles. Worlds. Do I have a new chatting world? I don't have a new one, but it's one I haven't used before. I don't know why this hasn't been in my list before. How many people are here with us? And where is Haxie? Oh, Haxie's up there. We're going, Haxie. Damn. Portal. I was toasted. Hi, Red Panda. Hi, Elin. Hi, chat. Pretty sure I drunk messaged a few people, but I closed the DM, so it's a future surprise for a future me. Drunk deals really aren't a thing anymore. Drunk dials? I'm at the airport? Ah, hell yeah. I have not been to this world in so long. I don't think it was ever my home world. But, I have spent a lot of time here in the past. I think of Joe. NDQU with this world. Because I remember running into them a lot here. Where are the world settings? Did I just blow past the world settings? Oh boy. God, it's changed so fucking much since I've been here. Joe Mama? That was really inappropriate of you. I would like to find world settings so I can turn down the rain. That's not what I want. Oh, this fucking world. Hi, Ants. Hi, past TSA. Hi, Noodles. Yeah, congrats. I'm eating pizza. Nice-oo. I hope you have a safe flight, Ants, when it happens. The menu you bring up? Hi, Lunny. How do I bring it up? Oh. Figured it out. Thought I figured it out. Oh, there we go. Performance presets. Quick access. Sound. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Lunny. Okay. Oh, drink. I want to drink water before I sit down. Okay. Oh, it's like in my hand. I was like, what is... Oh. It's nice to be off my feet. Oh boy, resting time. I'm a little... Oh, these are pillows you can throw. Do that with pillows. I'm a little big for this couch, but... Can you do that again, Yulin? Do what? Midnight Rooftop? I hate that fucking song. I knew immediately. I pictured the old world and I drew carrots on Darth's face. Oh, this world. I made him a pillow fort. Yes, fire call. Well, no. Why is that Grand just lurking, waiting to strike? Ayo, oh boy, rest time. Bend over? Is it because you're dummy thick? No, I think it's just a... I'm big for this couch. In one. Forgot to set this to local. Or not local anchor, but yeah, no, local anchor. Behavior. Auto level pitch. There. Ugh. Damn it. I left it on fucking flying. Ugh. I feel like I do that every other day. Okay. I am set up and comfy. Ugh. I feel like I could move forward just a little bit. Whoa, why was the camera like that? Anyway. Because your dummy thick, healing so big, you might want to move the camera. Don't want any nip slips. It'll be good. Whoa, spank him back. I know this place. This is a map that has been in VR chat for fucking years. I used to come here somewhat often. A lot of my friends had this as their home world. I've definitely like fallen asleep and cuddled with people here. But I didn't have it in like my my list of, you know, worlds to, you know, hang out with after the walk. And I feel like, you know, it's got everything I want. It's got a song, got a nice place to sit, got a good visual behind it. It's literally everything I want in a world, so I kind of was reminded of it. I was like, oh yeah, I should add this one. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We did our walk. Took my parents to the airport. Holy shit, guys. Okay. Nobody seems to agree with me on this, but tell me if I'm crazy or not. Might miss my post-work nap today. No. My parents are retired. That means anything that's like normal schedule-wise, they are outside of that, right? So like going to the grocery store or going to the airport, why would you do that on Saturday or Sunday when everybody does that, when you can do that like middle of the week on a Wednesday when it's the least popular day? I am being kept late again. Fuck you with your 7TV emote. Eehee. My parents wanted to go to the airport at 1 p.m. on a fucking Sunday. Literally everybody's there. Dude, it was like at the arrivals, there was literally a line to check your bags going out the door into the drop-off area. Like, people were literally waiting on the sidewalk there, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting here thinking like, why are we here now? No one in this car needed to be here on a Sunday. And like, for this trip, by the way, there's nothing scheduled that's like, we need to do this on these weekdays. We're going to a convention or anything. No, this is just a week going around North Carolina and Georgia, looking at places. And like, they could have just done it Wednesday to Wednesday, but they did it Sunday to Sunday. And I'm like, I need to start giving them sass for this. I need to be like, when they're like, hey, Yulin, can you take us to the airport Sunday? I'm gonna be like, Sunday? What do you have, like, a scheduled thing to go to? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna go to this trip. Why'd you plan it on Sunday? You know you're retired, right? I need to start giving them, like, sass like that, because, dude, it was a lot of traffic on the way there. It was crazy traffic at the airport, which, I think my dad, I think he might have been panicking a little, because he kept taking every wrong turn. He kept like, you know, he goes into this part and I'm like, no, go over there. And then, it's, you know, he's at the part where it's like arrivals left, departures right, and he's in the right lane. And I'm like, your arrivals. And he's like, oh, yeah. And, you know, crosses over to the left. Deadass, they should be flying in the middle of the week. That's what I'm saying, Cairo. Like, fly on a Wednesday. Nobody's fucking flying on a Wednesday. That's like, go then. But they did Sunday to Sunday. I have to pick them up on Sunday. Oh my god, everybody's gonna be there. Ugh. I'm being sassy. Yeah, that sounds right. Good place to sit like 2 people, lol. I missed my post nap. What the fuck? I agreed. You crazy. Too logical. It's a force of habit. Oh, that's just hell. Oh my god. Blem. Boy, don't bully mom and pop. If they're gonna make me drive through traffic on Sunday, I'm gonna give them some sass and be like, do this Wednesday to Wednesday. What is wrong with you? Less busy and cheaper to boot? Exactly. I agree to you, Gunnar. Taking this Moogle. I'm not saying you disagreed. What? What do you mean? Oh, you're saying I was like, when I was like, nobody seemed to agree with me. You seemed very... Not that you were disagreeing, but you're like, yeah. Instead of like, yeah, they're fucking crazy. I don't know. It wasn't like a hard agree. It kind of just felt like I'm nodding. But like, the 7 other people I talked to about it, Noodles, were like, nah. Nothing. I just want to shake you. I'd let you shake me. And I'd thank you for it, Noodles. It's a force of habit. Oh, force of hobbit. I read that as habit. You just didn't agree hard enough. I thought it was crazy. I was like, you're retired. What are you doing this at like Sunday to Sunday for? Please. Please. Well, Sunday is dumb, yes. But if it's like you're saving money like I was, if I'd go on a Thursday, I don't know. I don't know how it could be like, so for my dad, I imagine he definitely did whatever the cheapest options were. Why? How are the cheapest options Sunday and Sunday? Right? Like, that's crazy to me. Do cuties now. Axie's over there being fucking cute. He's like across 2 bean bags. Shrug. Because Sunday is traffic. I don't know. We did our taxi. Look at how comfy they look over there. They like Proxy's feet. Do they? Actually being a cat, SMH. Hiding from the camera. Lol, yes. We did our walk. Took my parents to the airport. I took a nap. We then did all of our VR chat stuff. I'm going to break your knees and spit in your mouth. Haxie's PJs are just the same without shoes. I mean, Haxie lives, breathes, and sleeps in bunny girl outfits. So, like, yeah. After VR chat stuff, I did a little bit of Final Fantasy Tactics while my stuff was charging. Guys, I'm the fucking worst. I'm like having trouble committing to a team in Final Fantasy Tactics. There's like too many builds that I think are cool and I want to do. Haxie have horns? I don't think Haxie has horns. No. I came up with like a ranged only team, so like everybody has bows and guns. I came up with a team that's like a mage team, but they've got 2 tank guards. That sounds really fun. I came up with a thieves guild team where everybody's like ninjas or tricksters or thieves. I came up with like a wilderness team where everybody's like a very nature themed team, so like green mage, hunter, ranger, stuff like that. An actual mage team where you literally have to have mage in your name to be part of the team. So like red mage, green mage, blue mage, white mage, black mage. Stop watching builds, just do it meme post. I'm not watching builds, I'm just like concepting them. I've literally got like a spreadsheet of scratch notes that I have that I'm just like, oh, these classes would be cool on a team. I thought of a knightly team where it's like everything's like knight, so like Templar, Chocobo Knight, Bishop. A swordsman team where everybody's just a swordsman. I'm like, oh, these all sound fun, damn it. Gran has horns. Haxie is just a cat that wants to spit on people, it seems. I don't think Haxie wants to spit on people. I think Haxie just doesn't want to be known as a feet cat. Elon's just trying to make Pokemon an FF. Kind of, yeah. Happy Day 6090. You want to celebrate it together? Hi, Baldir. Baldir, do you know what the holidays were today? It is literally National Sex Day. So, you know, that joke is there for sure. I need my own Grian to cuddle. So the one next to Elon is not Haxie? No. This is Grian Riddle. We've got Grian with us. Haxie was the one in the beanbag over there. They so cute. Hi, Baldir. Real and based wave. What time is it? 12:15. Today. How are you streaming today? They're not my thing at all. People keep saying it. I made a masochistic joke. Very early on in Proxy Stream. We're talking like 2019. And that shit lived with me for 4 fucking years. Now if there's stuff people say about me, I'm kind of just open with the stuff I actually am into, and people attribute that to me now. There's a few things that people say I'm into that I can't really think off the top of my head, but we can celebrate that day too if you want. Why? Agreed, Feeder Icky. I was gonna do more carding. I don't think feet are gross. I think unwashed feet are fucking disgusting. If you have somebody that doesn't shower often and like doesn't take care of their feet, and they've got literally like the black bottoms of their feet, and you're just like, dude, what the, bro, that's vile. You know, if they've got some stinky toes and stuff between toes, that's nasty. But if somebody was like into feet, I feel like they'd be easy to take care of. If they want me fucking with their feet, sorry, no. I might give them a foot massage now and then, but like, we're not bringing that into sex that often. If ever. If they're into my feet, that's better. I like to pull people's toes. If somebody has a foot fetish and they like, you know, they want to touch my feet, I'll absolutely let them. I'll absolutely just be like, yeah, sure, knock yourself out. Yoland is into donkey sex? No. Now hold on. No. That is not what I said. People can like whatever they like. It's just not one of mine. Yeah. And I definitely don't think anyone here is like, you're a bad person if you're into feet. Surely not. I like to pull people's toes, a nice satisfying pop. That just sounds like you're more into like popping joints. Like the concept of feet is okay, but the execution is ew. Yes. If I'm really like trying, I can pop my toes. It's not something I do regularly. No one ever pops their toes, so it always pops. I'll pop them now and then, but I'm never like, I gotta get all 10. It'll be like, oh, I got these 3 on this foot, I got these 4, maybe 2 on this foot. It is not a regular these 10 or these 5 then these 5. I almost said these 10 then these 10, like I have 20 toes. You like breaking joints? Popping, not breaking. Popping. There is a big difference. I went to a chiro and they popped my toes and it's like, dang, that's satisfying. I've never been to a chiropractor. Ew, popping joints. Oh yeah, Hunter doesn't like it. I sometimes like I'm not thinking and I pop my knuckles on stream and Hunter would be like, stop it. And I was like, okay, I'll try. And I think I do it less now. Someone never cracked their knuckles? I think Huntera has. They just don't like it. I crack my knuckles a lot. Anytime you guys see me like doing this with my hands, that's me kind of like wiggling my hands and popping them. It's not good for you. It is not bad for you. A lot of people think it causes arthritis. It doesn't. But yeah, you shouldn't do it. No, there's nothing wrong with it. There's some things that you shouldn't pop. That like your chest here, you shouldn't pop that. But like popping your knuckles, it's just releasing air bubbles in the tendons. And that's totally fine. There's actually a study done by a guy. He was very close to where I lived in California when he released the study. But he basically only popped the fingers in his right hand for 20 years and never popped the joints in his left hand. And he's like, yep, no difference. Monopoculin intervene. That's been disproven, I'm pretty sure. There's a study done that showed a decrease in grip strength. I saw the exact opposite, Ganna. I can show you a study that shows there was no discernible difference and no increase in arthritis. Why do my hand have air bubbles? Because you have air in your bloodstream. Popping your joints doesn't do anything for you, but stretching does help increase blood flow. Which is always good. Means there's no reason to do it. There's no reason to do it, other than you just like the pop. Interesting. I forget his name. I want to say Dr. Oswald, but I'm like, that's a name I'm just pulling out my ass. That doesn't sound right. He literally popped the joints on his right hand for like 20 years and never popped them on his left hand, or at least as little as possible. I love popping my shiz. I'm getting arthritis in my fingers anyway. Yeah. I mean, arthritis just sucks. It's not connected to popping joints. I told Yuli about popping his pubic symphysis. Yeah, for a while, Kyra was obsessed with popping his joint down here. Nutella sandwich. I didn't try Nutella for the longest time. And when I finally did, I was dipping like pretzel sticks in the Nutella. Oh, fuck, that shit was so good. I really like Nutella. I never understood the Nutella memes when they came out. And then, like, now that I've had Nutella, I'm like, fuck, I get it. I get it, this shit rules. Hi, Yuki. If popping my knuckles decreased my grip strength. Good thing I do grip strength exercise in like a up and down motion once a day. I'll pop something. Is called Dr. Gaiman. Elon likes nuts. Okay, buddy. I am totally not late. You aren't. You can't be late. You arrive precisely as you need to. Yuki, wait, sorry, late. Hi, Riddle. Nutella. Your pinky has a lot to do with grip strength? Does it really? Huh. I didn't know that. I would have thought it was all like maybe the first two fingers and thumb. I would have thought the end two were like irrelevant. Plans today. Pink is important. You say word weirds, cute boy. What the heck? Not till Yulin whimper. Okay. Plans today. We're gonna take our nap. We're going to edit Arathi Basin. We're probably going to record some Blue Twitch stuff. I think that's the plans. I might pop in with Kyra while he's streaming. We will see. If he's late today, if he has to skip his nap, I think that gives me more time to finish my stuff before he goes. I should do the Blue Twitch stuff before I do editing stuff, because then like I can edit and potentially record more while Kyra is doing karting. I can't hang out with him while I'm doing Blue Twitch stuff. And Pinky and Ring Finger. Nap, sex, avatar work. Okay. Nutil, Yulin whimper. Brienne laughing. Oh, wrong order. Pinky and Ring Finger. I just had sex and I'm about to eat nachos. Greatest moments of my life. And you look like you're about to fuck this up for me. Hi, Ty. Hecking love you, you Blue Twitch stuff. Oh, yippee. I get a Yuli today. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how productive I am, Cairo. If I haven't done shit and you go live, I don't feel like shit. I'm just in chat, buddy. And I'm muting you when I record. Could you imagine me recording Blue Twitch stuff and I'm like, you know, in an outfit with toys. And in the background you just hear, Da 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 da. And it's just Cairo playing Mario Kart. This motherfucker got 3 red shells in a row. He's in 2nd place. Holy shit. That would be awful. I don't think Cairo would mind. You have to share. No shit. God, that would just be DMCA strike down a porn video. My ex recorded a video for me, and she had Funhouse blaring in the background. Oh, God. I think having music for in the background of your Blue Twitch stuff, you know, whatever. Having like a content creator is like, holy shit, what the fuck? Having Cairo as the ADHD video while Blue Twitch is the main content. God, no, that'd be so awful. Oh, we got a new porn title. Having fun while my friend is raging on Mario Kart. This is an idea. This is potentially an idea. You co-stream together. One of you streams on Twitch and plays something like Mario Kart. The other one streams on Blue Twitch, and they have their toys synced up to Mario Kart for that first person. So like, let's say somebody's playing Mario Kart. If they're in position 16 or last place, whatever it is, let's say it's 1 to 24. You're in 24, toy's not doing anything. If they're winning the race, if they're in like position 1, the toy's going like bonkers. This is just Ultra Kill with extra step ceiling. Well, you know, Ultra Kill's great and all, but you know, you gotta innovate. You gotta think of more things, Ty. You can't just do Ultra Kill over and over. I know people say that Mario Kart fucks them, but geez. It'd be like, you know, it'd be pushing a lot when you're in first. When you hit somebody with items or get hit, it like spikes up. You know, when you win a race, it does however much stuff based on your placement. This is a $1 million idea, guys. Having Cairo as the ADHD. I got a new porn title, having fun while my friend is raging on Mario Kart. I also did record content with GDQ on in the background. It's funny. This is just Ultra Kill. I know people say that Mario Kart fucks. It's so funny watching Cairo play Mario Kart because, like, he'll be winning. He'll be in first place, but, like, then the CPU will get 3 red shells and just destroy him. And he's like, oh my god, if you're gonna fuck me, just fucking at least lube, come on. And it's like, Cairo, it's Mario Kart. You have to expect this. Is it time? Is it time to nap? I think it's... We are going to send you... We're going to make sure they're still live. They've been live for 7 hours? I'm allowed to be mad. You're allowed to be upset. You can't rage too hard at it. You're choosing to play Mario Kart. That reminds me of the Flash meme. I think they're still going. I think they're still going for a while. If not, I'm not gonna rate them too often, so. We are going to Blissy Sama, our favorite lobster. Now I 2 days away. Thank you for the socials. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Where's my mute? Ugh. I'm so tired of allergy season. May's over. Did I put you in the garden? I think I put you in the garden. Did I auto level pitch? Ugh. Okay. Alright. Flash Raid. Blissey. I gotta remember how to spell it. Blissey Stama. This is somebody I've known from VR chat for a long time. She's very nice. A bit of a shit poster sometimes, but why the fuck when I get Flash, like a guy call Ruiz pull a bag over my head and skull fuck me? What the? Bless you. Bye bye, you will be missed. You did a good job today, Ewan. Thank you. No, but seriously, I have nachos? Hell yeah. Thank you, Ewan, in chat, for a great time. God bless you all, lovelies. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.5 miles. I was kind of tired more than I should have been. I don't know why. I guess because of the walk before the stream with the dog. But we did 5.5 miles. I'll probably hang out with Cairo later when they stream. Oh, thanks for the clip, Ewan. The clip? You didn't clip anything. I can see that there's 0 clip. Thank you in chat for the great time. Elin will send you the meme. Oh, no. Maybe you see you later. What was I gonna say? Tomorrow, I think we're finishing Vesperia. I love you. Bye. Hop on for an hour or two in VR chat. Yes, gotta go somewhere with the arts. Yeah.
It's not.
Hey,